Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley, Sun Community Federal Credit Union, Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson Team, and Buchanan Financial Services. Get ready for the kickoff. Here comes the voice of the Tigers, Micky Gale.
Hey, good evening. Welcome to Warren Field in Brawley as the Wildcats prepare to host the unbeaten Imperial Tigers in the Imperial Valley League game. I'm Micky Dale along with George Grijalva, and the IVL title comes down to the wire, George.
That's it.
We knew it would, and it's definitely that way.
It's a good way to end it, though.
Yep, it is. We have Brawley this week, Colville next week, and the title will be decided. If Imperial wins tonight and Holtville wins tonight, it'll come down to those two teams at Imperial next Friday night. Brawley's in a must-win situation. They are 1-1 in league. Tigers are 2-0 in league. So Brawley must win tonight to have any chance at least a tie for the title. It's a beautiful night for football, about 82 degrees, although it feels a little bit cooler than that right now.
It feels so good.
It's so good.
We've been so warm lately.
I know. Yeah, it's kind of nice to be able to get something a little cooler. As we mentioned, Brawley comes into this game with a record of 2-6, 1-1 in IVL. They had a 28-14 win over Calexico. And then last week, they lost 36-7 to Holtville. The Tigers into the game 8-0 overall with a 2-0 IVL record with a 10-7 win over Centro and a 34-6 victory over Calexico on homecoming night 2 weeks ago in Imperial. The Wildcats hold a decisive advantage over the Tigers in league play since Imperial joined the IVL in 2009. They outscored the Tigers 49-28 last year in Imperial, and they've won 14 of 17 games since Imperial joined the IVL in 2009. The last Tiger win dates back to 2015 on this field when Imperial won 22-14. I'm going to give you some names for the past. George David Savage ran for 119 yards in that game and scored 2 touchdowns, with Raymond Beeman catching a touchdown pass from Aaron Bonias for the third Tiger score. But I can't help it. We just talked a little bit. Rick Breland's down here we bowl with each and every week. And anyway, we're talking to him. And I remember that game back in 2011. And it was the first time Imperial had won since, I believe, 1976. And it was here in Brawley. Game was tied up 31-31 after regulation. Brawley won the toss, elected to go on defense. I believe Royce ran first down with 25-yard touchdown. Imperial goes up 38-31. And Brawley got the ball and moved the ball down to the 9-yard line, and it was 4th and goal from the 9. So one play left, basically. They needed to score. The game was over. And Isaac Castellan made the interception to steal the win for the Tigers in that one of the most exciting games that I've ever called. And it was a game in which Royce would run for 226 yards on 23 carries, scored 4 touchdowns, including that one in overtime. Chris Carter, he had on 12 of 16 passes for 164 yards and throwing a TD to Gio Espinosa. And then, as we mentioned, Isaac Castellan sealed the victory with an interception as Brawley came down to their final play of the game, and the Tigers won a thrilling 38-31 game. The other Tiger win against the Wildcats was in 2013. Raymond ran for 267 yards in that one, scored 4 times again in his final game here at Warren Field, with the Tigers earning a 29-10 victory. And the last 4 times Imperial's claimed wins over the Wildcats, it occurred here in Brawley, which we've talked about in the past. That Imperial hasn't beaten Brawley in Imperial since I don't know when, but in 76, Imperial had not played, I think, in 18 years against Brawley, and came up and got a 44-20 victory in that one. So will it be number 5 tonight?
Oh, I sure hope so.
And the last time Imperial won up here, the year ended in a 5, 2015. This year, 2025, maybe.
Right.
Got a lot of 5s there. I'm a betting man. KXO's General Buckley has his take on Imperial Valley League football heading into the final 2 weeks of the regular season. And we'll have that coming up for you in just a moment.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell. Then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street, El Centro. The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge. not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby Otiskin, Club President, 760-960-1741. 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
Here we are, just 2 weeks left in the season. And let's take a look and see how this season has gone so far. First off, let's take a look at the Desert League. Palo Verde leads the Desert League, and they are 5-4 on the year, 2-0 in league play. Vincent Memorial, 2-6 on the year, 1-1 in league. Southwest El Centro, 1-7 on the year, 0-1 in league. And Calipatria, 0-1 in the Desert League, 4-3 on the year. Switching over to the Imperial Valley League, Imperial, number 1, they are 8-0 on the year, 2-0 in league play. Meanwhile, Hopeville, 7-1, 2-0 in league play. Brawley, 1-1 on the league, 2-6 on the year. Centro, 7-2 season record so far, 1-2 in league. Calexico, 3-4 with an 0-3 league record. Now, taking a look at some of that, Hopeville just 1 loss on the year. And that 1 loss, but that was a tough loss at Mission Bay. Mission Bay beat them 37-24. And to give you an idea, Brawley played Mission Bay and got beat 28-14. Brawley, we'll take a look at Brawley. The Wildcats, not a good year by Wildcat standards by any stretch, but credit to the Wildcats for probably the toughest pre-league schedule that we have seen in years. They played Palm Desert. They played Rancho Bernardo, at Mission Bay, at St. Augustine, Del Norte, Calexico, University City. Tough pre-league schedule. And in league so far, well, they lost to Hopeville. But then Hopeville pretty much beat everybody else in the league. Hopeville, got to talk about the Vikings. Tough team, good team. Moved up from the Desert League to the Imperial Valley League this year. Some people were a bit worried, are they going to be able to play at that level with the big schools? Not only can they play at that level, they have dominated the big schools. Speaking of dominating, Enrique Armas with Hopeville, yeah, he is everything you want in a high school football player. Enrique Armas, yes, 1,914 rushing yards in 8 games. Not bad. And total TDs, 24 on the season so far. Not bad. And on defense, the Vikings, they're good. Santiago Cerezo with 5 interceptions among the leaders in the San Diego section. So Hopeville, they are for real, and you will get an idea how good Hopeville might be when they set up against Imperial next week. Imperial, good team, very good team. The Tigers, 8-0 on the season, 2-0 in league, and tough test tonight against Brawley. The Tigers, well, the Tiger quarterback, Antonio Lorena, 1,970 yards passing among the leaders in the San Diego section. And Gale Robles, his favorite target, 1,030 yards in receptions for Robles. So they're good. Centro, okay, if I had to rate Central teams this year, not bad, not exceptional. The Central Spartans, coming into the penultimate game of the regular season. As we pointed out, they're 7-2, and then they beat some good teams, but they're 1-2 in league play. The Spartans with the bye this week, they will take on the Brawley Wildcats in the Bell game next week. And it's the Bell game. I don't care where Brawley is. I don't care where Central is. It's the Bell game. All rules go out the window. So you've got somewhat of a recap there. And speaking of rules, next week, don't always like to look ahead. Let's get through tonight. But next week, it's a rekindling of the Axe game. And all the marbles on the table in the Imperial Valley League, Hopeville and Imperial will play for league championship, for the Axe, for bragging rights. That's kind of a recap of how things go. If I had to rate high school football in the Imperial Valley this year, well, Hopeville is, in my mind, the best, followed by Imperial. All the rest, well, we'll see how that shakes out. And we'll see how playoff situation, how the playoff picture takes shape after tonight's game and definitely after next week's games. That's kind of a recap, nothing official, just give you an idea where we at.
Mentioned to you before that he was impressed watching Hopeville playing Central a couple of weeks ago, but he hasn't watched Imperial play. So that is one point of that. And the other is that it won't be for the Axe game, it's the Imperial Valley Classic. Is what they called that when Imperial played Hopeville. And you remember who came up with that? Mike's friend.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, he passed away a few weeks ago. Yeah, he was the one that came up with the idea of Ivy Classic to make that a special game between Imperial and Hopeville. But that's a week away, so we'll talk about that one next. So it'll be interesting to see how that one goes. But tonight, it's an important game for both of these teams. The Wildcats must win to have any chance at even a tie for the league. And Imperial, with another win on this, can go for the league win outright next week against Hopeville if the Vikings get by Calexico, who's at home tonight, and it's their homecoming tonight. So we'll have that and more on our pregame report coming up in just a moment.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley, with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a health care center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Over here at Warrenfield and Brawley, as the Imperial Tigers get set to take on the Wildcats. And we've already got people listening in. George Kyla, my sister, listening up in Idaho, and saying it's 60 degrees and getting ready to rain up there. So it's chilly up there for her.
I'm studying a bit right now.
Ocotillo West. Kathy Johnson listening in from Alpine, 65 degrees. They're very nice. And Lee Elder, shouting out from Talmadge, Ohio, where it is 47 degrees. And it rained earlier today. So glad to have all of you listening to our game with us tonight as the Tigers get ready to take on the Wildcats. And Imperial's the lone unbeaten team in the Valley. We mentioned before their 8-0 record. They've outscored their opponents by an average score of 42-16. Sophomore quarterback Antonio Arena leads the offense, completing almost 66% of his passes for 1,970 yards. So 30 yards, and he's over 2,000.
That's awesome.
And 22 touchdowns on top of that. He needs just the 30 to become only the 4th quarterback in Imperial High School history to throw over 2,000 yards in a season. And he's just a sophomore. And by the way, Aaron Bonillas is the record holder at 2,538, set back in 2015. 13, ironically, the last time the Tigers won here in Brawley. Senior Gale Robles has been the main target, 46 catches, 1,030 yards, 13 touchdowns, and that touchdown that he caught in the last game, one of the two that he caught, tied David Savage for most touchdown receptions in the season with 13. So if he gets one tonight, he's the new record holder for one season, and the 6'5" receiver. He's just 2 scoring touchdowns away from tying Joey Ramos all-time single season. The record is 15 as we go, or is 30 for the career. So he could be up in tying Joey Ramos with 30 for a career with a couple more that's coming up. Another senior, Mario Gaxiola, has 29 receptions, 551 yards, another 4 touchdowns. We saw Darren Wesso is suited up, has some new bright orange kicks on tonight, and hopefully the ankle is feeling better after having 2 weeks off of it. And if you were able to talk to his brother Brandon.
Yeah, he said he's doing okay. Doesn't feel much. So should be all out, he said.
Good. 859 yards rushing, 14 touchdowns, and senior Kenneth Tirato's waiting in the wings. He's got a great game against Glucksco with 93 yards rushing and a touchdown. And so if we need some explosive speed beyond Darren, Kenny Tirado can do that. Defensively, sophomore Trey Reese has been in on 62 tackles and is joined by senior Samuel Rubalcava's 60, including 26 solo stops and 6 sacks at linebacker. First-year football player Lucas Mora comes over from the soccer team. He's posted 33 touchbacks on kickoffs, which pushed him past Santiago de la Torre as the all-time single-season record holder for touchbacks. So we got another record there as well. Mora's also hit on 44 of 47 extra points. That makes him third best all-time at IHS. And we'll take a look at the Wildcats in just a moment.
Intercare is a one-stop shop for
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro. Case Garnet. Become a Case Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA Choice Beef Back Ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA Prime New York Steak, $14.99 a pound. And Certified Black Onion Inside Skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Carnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Out in the middle of the field right now, the captains for the Wildcats, Aiden Adekive, Connor Topnick, Jacob Padilla, and Jack Fisher. And for the Tigers, Gio Robles, one of the captains, along with Ezra Favila, and I believe it was Jordan Malik.
I'm trying to get their numbers. I'm sorry.
I wasn't able to get the other one.
Yeah.
Did you see who won the coin toss?
No, I should.
Okay. They were doing the coin toss kind of quick while we're in a commercial break, and so we're unable to see that, so we'll find out in just a moment. But the Wildcats, as mentioned, comes into this game with a 2-6 record, but it's kind of misleading when you look at the games in which they have played this year. They're under first-year Brawley head coach Bert Esposito. He comes in from a highly successful tenure at Temecula Valley, where he led the Golden Bears to the state semifinals in 2019. They ended that season 12-3. And don't let that 2-6 overall record fool you. They have played a tough schedule. They played and lost at Palm Desert 23-12, and then got the 28-7 loss to Rancho Bernardo. We mentioned that Bronco team is coached by Eric Weddle, former defensive back for the San Diego Chargers, who just had their first loss last week by a field goal to Oceanside.
Really?
So they have a 7-1 record. That was one of the losses that Brawley had. They lost to Mission Bay 27-14. The Buccaneers are unbeaten at 8-0. So yet another program that they lost to that was very difficult. They lost to defending Division III champion St. Augustine and Del Norte, leading up to their first victory, and that was over Calexico 28-14. And you remember the Saints of St. Augustine, they're led by Pi Palomalo. Hall of Fame father Troy is their defensive coordinator, but Pi rushed for 151 yards against the Wildcats, scored 2 touchdowns. And then a key 14-7 win over University City, and the Centurions every year are very good. That was followed by last week's 36-7 loss to Holtville. And again, the Vikings are 7-1. So they played 3 teams that have a combined 2 losses. So they've got a very good ball club despite that record as 2-6. And we'll have more in a moment.
The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Jersey Mike Sub, a sub above, at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the way goes bubbles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Micky and George Grijalva here, Warren Field, moments before the kickoff between the Brawley Wildcats and the Imperial Tigers, and PC East. Placer City East checking in from Blythe tonight.
Oh, from Blythe.
Yes, Rick Sharp and Blythe tonight. Temperature there, 83 degrees. Matches pretty much what it is here in Brawley. And we'll be seeing Rick next week as we're going to have him as our halftime entertainment. I'm just going to turn the microphone over to him. We can go mill about the Transform, let him talk about old times.
Yeah, we don't get to talk to people. We'll
right.
be down.
That'll be our time to go and visit with people, and Rick can do all the talking at halftime next week, so stay tuned with that. And let's see.
That's a long way to Mississippi.
Yes, it is. The Vikings, last week they had junior Noah Castro, as they're just now coming back onto the field on the far side, and that's the cheering year. Noah Castro came back from an injury and played in the game last week against the Vikings, starting at quarterback. But we did not see him warming up tonight. Did not see him on the sideline. So we'll see who the starting quarterback is going to be. It could be C.J. Rechital, who also was a quarterback at times throughout this season. And senior Aiden Adekive leads the Wildcats with 5 touchdowns on 203 yards rushing. And junior Adrian Zamora leads all rushers with 242 yards, averaging 5.9 yards per run. Junior Derek Valdez leads the receiving corps with 10 catches for 149 yards. And there are a couple of other games going on tonight, 3 other games, in fact, among Valley schools tonight. One of those in IVL play. The Holtville Vikings visit Willis Ward Field in Calexico to face the Bulldogs on their homecoming night. Central has the night off and will prepare for the Bell game next week as they'll host Brawley at Cal Jones Field. And in Desert League action, Southwest made the trek over to Blythe to face the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets. Carroll, Buckley, and John Driftler at Mike's side for that one. Okay. And Calabature will visit Vincent Memorial, and we'll keep you updated on those scores as this night continues. And the Tigers will be kicking off. The field here at Warren Field in Brawley runs east-west, and the Tigers will be going from the right to the left, from the west to the east side of the stadium. And Lucas Mora will be kicking off. And as we mentioned, he comes into the game with 33 touchbacks. And on the, they just moved past Santiago de la Troy, which it seemed like about every time he kicked off back in those days,
it was
going to the end zone.
Backside of the end zone.
And here we have Lucas that comes in from the soccer team, decides to play football this year. He's got 33 touchbacks, and that pushed him past Santiago as the all-time single-season record holder for that category. So he'll be getting ready on that side, and on the Brawley side to return, Derek Valdez will be on one side. And put the glasses on to check on the other side. And it looks like Caleb Benavidez will be on the other side for the Wildcats. Tigers in all white uniforms tonight, pants and shirt. red numbers, red helmets. The Wildcats all in blue with gold helmets and gold numbers in the kickoff. It will go into the end zone. Touchback number 34 on the season for Lucas Mora. The Wildcats will start off on their own 20-yard line. We'll have to see who they have at quarterback and who. And it's going to be Rechital that will be the quarterback to start this out. You'll have Caleb Benavides. Let's make a check on that. He will have in the backfield with him Ryan Regular and Aiden Adekive. You'll hear those names, and they do put a lot of people in and out of the lineup. So we'll keep you posted on that. Eric Valdez, Seth Hoskins, BJ Rechital, and Josh Biscotta. You'll hear all of those as well. And goes in motion, pitch out to the left side. Benavides gets by one Tiger tackler, won't get by the second one, and will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And is still just barely back to the 20. Be no gain on the play, and it'll be a second down and 10.
I think it was Washington Walker that got that, but Trey had it for a loss. Wasn't able to hold on.
A line expected for the Wildcats of center Jacob Padilla. The guards are Connor Kopnick and Jared Lopez, with Thomas Valdez and Andre Sanchez on the tackles. We'll get the Tigers defense in just a moment. Second down and 10. Take that up the middle. Rechital's going to carry it around the side. He's got the first down. Then some at the 40 to the 50-yard line. Going to be caught from behind by Serrato and Alcala. That will stop a touchdown, perhaps saving it. And a long gain for Rechital and a first down for the Wildcats in Tiger territory at the 42-yard line.
He just kept good read. All he did was take it to the top tackle and kept it and went right around the end.
38-yard gain. Make a change on that. That's Rick Rubio. Rick Rubio, not Rechital, was playing at quarterback and made that 38-yard run. So first and 10, Wildcats, and a fumble, and I think the quarterback's going to jump on top of it. So he'll have that. It gives us time to look at the Imperial defense, and along the front, Levi Mincher, Jordan Malik, Gerald Walker, and Noah Larios. You'll hear them coming in and out as they make changes along the line. Damba Rubalcaba, Ernesto Vargas, Jacob Lee, and the linebackers, the defensive backs, and they rotate around Kenny Tirado, Mario Gaxiola, Adrian Cortez, Danny Alcala, and Trey Reese. Be a loss of a yard on the play.
Yeah, the running back didn't get the ball.
Rechital will split out to the left as Rubio will stay in at quarterback from the shotgun. Gets the snap, rolls out to his left, looking downfield. Gets a little bit of a rush now from the Tigers. Gets able to turn the corner and will be driven out of bounds at around the 36-yard line. It will be a gain of about 7 yards.
And Jacob Lee was able to drive him out of bounds. You know what? I'm not spotty. It's talent.
So third down and 4 from the 36-yard line for the Wildcats on their initial drive. Coming out split out to the right is Derek Valdez and Josh Velarde, way out wide to the right. Under center, and up the middle, Rechital, and he'll be dropped after a couple of yard gain, but a fourth down and about 3 coming up. I think it's fourth and a couple, I would say, for the Wildcats.
So, Daryl Washington Walker, along with Sam Rubalcaba, with the Tigers. So we got about a fourth and a long one.
Adekive was the carrier on that, got 2 yards on it, but a fourth down and 2 coming up from the 34-yard line.
Tight.
So they understand it. Rubio's going to try himself up the middle. I believe he's got a penalty flag. They're going to go down though on the far sideline, on the Brawley side in front of their bench. So we'll see what the call is.
Well, he got under center real quick.
Maybe there was still movement, perhaps?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they were staying yet.
That's going to be a costly one. Instead of a fourth down and 2, make it a fourth down and 7. Nope, illegal substitution against the Wildcats.
Yeah. Oh.
So penalty now will make it a fourth down and 7 and put the ball back to the 38-yard line.
Tell me, what can cost an illegal substitution? What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they have somebody coming in late. They ran everybody all quickly at one time.
Real quick.
And been under center.
But they were on the huddle.
So we'll see what they do now. They'll split out. Coming up to the right side is Josh Viscata.
Timeout.
And a timeout called by the Wildcats. And with 8:18 to go in this first quarter of play, it's the Tigers 0 and the Wildcats 0.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Bankers, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
So the Wildcats facing a 4th down and 7 from the Tiger 38. Want to welcome Bobby Brown, another one of my bowling buddies that is listening in.
We've already got an update on the scores.
Okay, we'll get those updates in just a moment. 4th down and 7 from the Tiger 38. Under center, Rubio. Takes the handoff, going to run it around the right side. There's nobody there for the Tigers. He's going to get the first down and then some. Breaking tackles inside the 25-yard line. So the 22, a gain of 16 and a first down.
Outside linebacker did on that handoff. And great read. He pulled the ball back, took it right around the end. Untouched for about 8 yards.
There's nobody on the outside once you turn the corner.
Nobody.
60 yards rushing on this drive for Rick Rubio. Rubio, sophomore, 5'11" and 170. Doing a good job of running the option here for the Wildcats. Akive in the backfield with him. Man comes in motion on the near side. High snap. Fumble. Tigers picked it up as Walker going to pick it up, and he gets to the 50-yard line. And the Tigers will turn over the ball game on a fumble. And as the football bursts in at the Wildcat 45.
Same play, though. They were trying to go up right tackle, and I think the halfback tried to keep the ball when the QB wanted it back.
Yeah, one of the Brawley players had Walker's shirt.
He did.
Trying to keep him from getting to the ball. The tore away, grabbed the ball, and took off.
That's a hold, right? That's what I'm saying. Hold.
First and 10 Tigers from the Brawley 45. Antonio Urania quarterback. Aaron Wessa to his right side, back to pass. Those on the far side, completes to Mario Gaxiola. He's at the 40, 35, still in his feet to the 30, and driven out of bounds inside the 25-yard line at about the 23. First and 10 for the Tigers.
Micky, I could love to watch after the catch what he does with that ball. He is just so quick, elusive.
Good balance and good speed.
Yeah, it's a high throw. I said, well, maybe the timing might be off. But good blocking for the Tigers.
18-yarder on that first and 10. Tigers to the 23. And up west of the middle, nothing there. Going to lose a yard on the play. It'll be a 2nd and 11 back at the 24.
Nothing. He ran into a Wildcat.
Right.
Big boy. They got some deep up front.
So it's the 2nd down and 11 for the Tigers from the Wildcat 24. Reina throws it over the middle, going to get it to Leo Morales, and Morales fights his way inside the 20 or 15-yard line down to about the 14. Be a little short of the first down, but only a couple of yards short of it. Just a good fight, though, after the catch.
He did. I haven't seen that all year.
No.
He's ready to play.
It went down to the 14-yard line, so a gain of 10. It'll be a 3rd down and 1 for the Tigers.
It's smart, though. They have 2 on field. That's smart.
Reina hands off to Wessel. Wessel bounces to the outside, puts his head down, drives forward, may have the first down. It's going to be close, and we'll see.
At least
Yep, he did. He got the yard and a first down for the Tigers.
What I liked about that, he went right at the defender, ran over. he wasn't doing that last couple of games.
Going to give him a couple of yards on that one. Down to the 12. The Tigers have a 1st and 10 at the Wildcat 12. Wessel to the right side of the arena. As Robles on the left. Reef going in motion. Pump fake. Now goes in the end zone for Robles. Oh, in and out of his hands. He jumped up. The ball was there, and it just went in and out of his hands. And if it was incomplete, it'll be a 2nd and 10.
That was beautiful, too. He stopped. The defender kept going all by himself. Jumped up and just slipped out of his hand.
So 2nd down and 10 from the 12 for the Tigers.
I bet he'd love to have that one back.
Oh, yes, he would. You know he would on that.
I think he set a foot on this defender.
2 wide right this time for the Tigers. Back to pass Urania. Sets up. Looks over in the flat on the far side. Intercepted. Intercepted at the 20-yard line and going down at the 26. And coming up with the loose ball is Kevin Valenzuela. And turnovers from each team. And the Wildcats take over possession at their own 25-yard line.
I think that might have been the first time we've seen that play this year. So Gale started on this side, went right across behind the linebackers, and then he came back on the right side of the field. Defender read that all the way. Good read by 26.
So Brawley has the ball back at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 with 5:16 to go in this first quarter play. No score here in Brawley. Rick Rubio at quarterback. Sends 2 wide receivers way out to the right again in Valdez and Velarde. Under center's the quarterback. And second back around the right side. Good. He's going to be stood up and shot down on a loss on the play. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. Or if he did, he barely did.
Jonathan Lee.
Adrian Zamora, the ball carrier.
Great read by Jonathan Lee there. But I was watching the defensive back here on the fit-in, and as soon as he seen that coming this way, he took off. So he was going to turn that in no matter what.
Velarde and Valdez went out way to the left side this time in front of the Brawley bench. All on the right hash mark. Rubio quarterback, hands it up the middle, breaking some tackles and getting a good yardage out of it. It's out of Kive, and he'll get not quite the first down, but he'll get 10 yards. It'll be a 3rd down and 1.
Ken Tirado and TJ Reed combined for the tackle. You know, somebody had him maybe 3 or 4 yards back. Missed the tackle.
That's just going to be about 3rd down and 2, so we'll give it 9 on that one. And we'll put the ball at the 33-yard line, 3rd down and 2. Ball's at the Brawley 33. Rubio goes back into the shotgun formation now. Tigers move their defense around a little bit and bring Cortez on the left side. Hand off at the middle, getting the first down, crossing the 25, and then getting dropped at the 26-yard line for the short yardage, but enough for the first down. And the ball carrier this time is Jacob Gutierrez.
It's straightforward. Power football.
Yep.
We'll give that to TJ and Jacob Lee combined for that one. Somebody hit him hard, push him back.
1st and 10 to the 36, back to pass Rubio. Left-handed quarterback gets the pass completed the line of scrimmage, breaking tackles and getting all the way out flag to the 39-yard line. It's completed to Josh Piscata, but there is a penalty flag where it looks like in the hold area of the offensive line.
Number 54.
We'll hear the call from John Seaman.
Yeah, 54. He held on him and then goes to the ground.
They have the wireless mic on tonight.
I love that.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. So you might be able to hear it in the background, but we can hear from here, and it is a holding call against the Wildcats, so that will nullify a nice run and make it a first down now. And well, they went from the spot of the foul. It's actually about 18, I think. First and 18, and bring it back to the 28-yard line. Rubio back to pass, rolls out to his left. Left-handed quarterback. Looks going to in and out of the hands of Rechital, who was covered by Jacob Lee, but it did go through his hands. Ball incomplete. So second down and 18. Right, the
maybe
28.
just a little behind it. That was catchable there.
My brother Jeff up in the mountains says they're listening in at the go-kart races at the Campo Rocket Speedway. Or the Campo Speedway and lock it up there. And so glad to have you with us, Jeff. Man, it's a little bit chilly up there in the mountains. So.
I imagine it is. I know in the morning.
Pretty nice here, but I bet it's a little cold up there. So second down and 18 for the Wildcats from their own 28-yard line. Rubio under center this time. And his first back takes the handoff, going to roll out, now pitch it out to Rechital around the left side. He's caught from behind and brought down a loss on the play. Who made that tackle?
I'm trying to get the number.
Oh, come on. I know
it's the 1 and
13?
13 is what
yeah. Johnny Robles?
Let's see when he turns around. He ran him down.
Yeah. No,
13.
Johnny Robles.
Sure is.
Yeah, good job. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it a third down now at 20 from the 26-yard line.
So check out that number. Is that Rich Stone or is that a 9 or an 8? I can't make it out. Oh, no, it's fullback. Never mind. It is TJ. KXO Jr.
Back to pass on a screen pass to Adekive. Makes a couple of tackles. Gets across the 35-yard line. About the 37, there'll be a gain of 9, but still going to be short by about 7 yards of a first down.
It was Centro Bacava, big time. They set that up real nice with a little screen off to the left. One more block. That would have worked. Get your number and who's punting the ball next. I can't see it. Still don't see this number.
I don't know. I'll get that for you just a second. It's going to be Ozzy Naranjo, and it's going to bounce. Wessel's going to let it fall and roll inside the 20-yard line. So a good punt. We'll go down to about the 18-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will have the ball first at 10 at their own 18-yard line. 1:05 to go in the first quarter. Blake, couple updated scores, George. Yeah, for us.
Let's get back to that. Trying to get my phone back up. So we got Vincent over Calipat, 14-0 at the end of the first. Mobile over Calexico, 14-8. That's it. This is smart what they're doing. 2 defenders on.
You're in the quarterback. And the West over the right side. Wessel breaks through the official line, breaks some tackles, and gets out across the 30-yard line. That'll be good for a first down for the Tigers. And that's the kind of runs we want to see from Darren tonight.
Exactly. We haven't seen that in a couple of weeks. Diego Sandoval able to bring him down.
14 yards on that one.
He carried the linebacker for a bit. So 24 came over and finished him off.
So first and 10 Tigers from the 32. And up again to Wessel. Wessel will dive down to the 35-yard line and a gain of 3. Second down and 7 coming up. 18 yards on 4 carries tonight for Darren.
It's good to see that Jerry Gutierrez for the Wildcats.
Jacksonville was split out to the right side. Gio Robles split out to the left along with Trey Reeves. And Leo Morales split out to the right along with Gaxiola. Right it back to pass. Steps up. Looks over the far side. Tipped up in the air. Incomplete. Almost got intercepted. It was a tip to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a skinny to look like for Mario Gaxiola, but it will fall incomplete.
That's where it was set.
A third down and 7 coming up. And that'll be the end of the first quarter of play. With the score, Imperial Tigers 0 and the Brawley Wildcats 0.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $5.97 a square foot, but Johnny sells for only $4.68 a square foot every day. And not one or two colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price $5.31 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $3.50 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Carroll Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Carroll Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family, or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99, and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Carroll's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Carroll's Modern Kitchen.
We noticed a change on the line for the Tigers tonight. Levi Mentor is back at the center position to start tonight. Javier Rosales is at a guard along with Rafael Robledo, and then Jordan Malik. Actually, Jordan is at a guard along with Rosales, with Robledo and Favila at the tackle spot. They're down to 7, rolling out to his left. Urania looking downfield, sets up, passes it, has Robles, completes it, first down, out of the 30, pick up the 45-yard line, and it's the first down for the Tigers. Penalty flag goes down way after the play is over. Coach David Shaw out onto the field, and I don't know whether he noticed something or what. But
well, they hit the quarterback after he.
Okay. I was looking at the end of the play and didn't see what happened there. But a penalty flag went late. It could be a roughing the passer penalty.
But I think this was on the sideline.
So the referee's conferring out on the field at about the 32-yard line. Nice pass, though. Urania throwing across his body to get it out to Gale, and a good catch for Robles. No flag. So no flag. They'll bring it up. Tigers will have the first down. Out at the 44-yard line, that's going to be a 9-yard gain and a first down for Imperial. $35 yards passing in the game so far for sophomore quarterback Antonio Urania. Needed 30 yards to get to 2,000. He just passed it.
Wow.
That's right there. Over 2,000 yards this season. Sophomore. Great as a sophomore.
And then Aaron Bonillas is the one he just passed.
Well, Aaron's at 2,500. That's the school record.
Oh.
Penalty flag goes down. Wesso with the football. Going to be caught from behind. And after about a 3-yard gain, but a penalty flag on the far side of the field. So we'll see what that call is. Looks in the area of a hole.
Let me listen in here.
Yep, holding against the Tigers. I'm going to nullify that run.
That was great pursuit, though, by the defense. They just kept pushing him out towards the sideline.
And Rachel came up. I thought he was going to be able to strip
the
football. He was going trying to get the ball out of Darren's hand.
Darren went down.
Yeah.
Trying to keep the ball stuck in. Went into the fetal position trying to keep that ball.
So it's going to bring it back to the 34-yard line. So a first down now and 20 for the Tigers after the penalty. 3 wide receivers will come out to the right side of the field as Reese joins Morales and Gaxiola. Take the handoff. Urania's going to carry it up the middle. He'll get past the line of scrimmage. We'll get a couple of yards on the play. And get to about the 38. Penalty flag again, coming way late after the play was over.
The helmet came off and it was thrown.
Well, if you throw a helmet, that should be an automatic first down. And Urania's down on the field.
Oh, you gotta.
Now, normally, if you lose your helmet, you lose a play. But if it's pulled off your head, that's a penalty, and you shouldn't be losing the play. But it's good to see Santono getting up, and they are going to take him out for a play, though.
Wildcat. It's just a Wildcat, huh? Against the Wildcat.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be, and it should give the Tigers a first down.
Yeah, that should be.
Pull the helmet off.
He didn't just pull it off; he threw it.
So here's the call. If you can hear it from John Seaman. 2 penalties on the play. Face mask on the defense. That's declined. Personal foul, helmet. The helmet will go against the Wildcats. That 15-yard will be taken. and that will give the Tigers a first down at the 49-yard line.
I think Freeman's looking to see if but it's an automatic first down, even if he doesn't make the first down marker, right?
But he would have been short of the first down on the run. He got about 3 yards on the play. But then the penalty will give him first down, and the Tigers will have the ball first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
He's still looking this way, though.
Well, it's personal foul. I believe personal foul should be
automatic first.
That's what I thought.
Still looking this way. See, he's bringing them back.
So it isn't an automatic first down, personal foul.
Now, where are they going to put it?
They needed to get to the 44-yard line. Or no, I'm sorry. They needed to get, 44. They needed to get to the 49 of Brawley for the first down. So it should be a 1st and 2, because they did have 1st and 20 at their own 34. They did gain a couple of yards on the play, about 3 yards to the 37. And the 15-yard penalty should put it near midfield, but they're making it first down and 5 from the 49.
After the 15-yard penalty, it remains.
All right.
First or third? I couldn't make it out. They're staying at first.
It's going to stay as 1st and 5 for the Tigers at their own 49-yard line. Via Robles gets the handoff to Wesso. Wesso will get across the 50-yard line, then brought down at the Wildcat 47. He'll be a yard short on the gain of 4, and it'll be a 2nd down and 1 from the Brawley 47. Lorena came out for the one play, and it was Robles to run into the quarterback. Snap was low, though. It
rolled right to him.
Right.
He's a basketball player, though. That was a good job by Joaquin Lofton. Stayed home there. Outside linebacker. Gale came right at him.
Urania back into the lineup at quarterback as Wesso to his left side. Wesso gets the handoff. Stutter steps. Now puts his head down and will try to get the first down. He's not going to get it. I think he's going to be a little bit short. We'll see where they spot the forward progress, but I think he's going to be about a foot short.
First down.
No, but yeah. I guess our angle is not very good on that. He got a yard in the first down. At the Brawley 46. 23 yards now on 6 carries for Wesso.
The whole line for the Wildcat stayed in formation. Just followed the ball this way. He was trying to find a hole to go through. Couldn't find anything.
Morales, Reese, and Robles go wide out to the left, to the right side of the field. Gale, the lone receiver, on to the right side, the short side, and back to pass. Urania throws a penalty flag, goes down. Robles makes the catch, breaks a couple of tackles to the 40-yard line of the Wildcats, but a penalty flag right at the beginning. That's a lot of flags in this game so far. No score, 0-0 score, 9:13 to go in the first quarter, or the first half of play. It's going to be a motion against the Tigers and bring that back. So it'll make it a 1st and 15 and bring it back to the 41-yard line for Imperial. Or actually, I'm sorry about that, to the 49-yard line of Imperial.
Yeah. I didn't see anybody in motion, but maybe somebody moved.
Same formation, 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right, and West on the backfield with Urania in the shotgun. Back to pass, Urania sets up, goes over the middle, going to complete it to Morales, and Morales going to be brought down immediately at the Wildcat 48-yard line.
TJ.
Or is that TJ?
That's
TJ Reese, right. Reese. And number 18 and 19. And 18 and 19 standing next to each other. So it was 18 this time, so it was Reese making the catch. His first catch of the night.
That's the way I was with Rechital. I could tell if it was an 8 or a 9.
3-yard gain on that, 2nd down and 12. Rolling to his right, Serena looking downfield, passes it. Get it completed, so Gaxiola goes out of bounds immediately, just short of the first down. Let's see, we're going to mark it at the 40-yard line. So it'll be a gain of 8 and a third down and about 4 coming up.
They didn't give us forward progress. He's probably another 2 yards. See if we can draw him offside. Sports almost every game for the Tigers.
And timeout is going to be called. Timeout's going to be called. 7:53 to go in this first half of play. It's the Tigers 0, the Wildcats 0.
Carroll Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Carroll Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99 and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Carroll's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Carroll's Modern Kitchen.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM1230, KXO Centro.
The Tigers facing a third down and 4 from the Wildcats 40-yard line. Down into the lineup for Imperial is Patrick Riley, and he'll go out wide to the left along with Gale Robles. Reese and Gaxiola wide to the right. Big the handoff. Goes over the middle for Robles. Catches the ball, gets the first down to the 30-yard line. Still in his feet to the 25-yard line. First down, Tigers at the 24 of the Wildcats.
Woo, he threw that low, too. He got that down to the feet. This thing, he's 17 years old.
16, yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to get that up. 16 yards on that one. First and 10 for the Tigers, the 24. Handoff. Wesso up the middle. Gale will get inside the 20-yard line to the 18-yard line.
See who brought him down. 23 for the Wildcats. Through here.
Be a gain of about 5 yards. Second down on 5.
Lyman Tank. Benjamin. There we go.
Handoff Wesso again. Wesso threads his way, gets the first down, diving to the 10-yard line and a first and 10 for the Tigers. Wow, he kind of threaded his way through that.
Yeah, he followed Valley. That's all he did. He went right, left, right one more time.
An 8-yard gain for Wesso. And it's going to be just inside the 10-yard line, so it'll be first and goal for Imperial at the 10.
Timeout.
And timeout called by Brawley with 6:30 to go in the first half of play. Imperial 0 and Brawley 0.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell. Then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street, El Centro. The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby Otiskin, Club President, 760-960-1741. 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
So first and goal for the Tigers, just inside the 10-yard line of the Wildcats. Back to Pastor Arenas. That's up passes. It's going to be tipped at the line of scrimmage. It will fall incomplete.
The second time, number 12.
On that play a while ago where there's the illegal substitution, Lee Elder points out from back in Ohio, he said it could be too many players in the offensive huddle, and that can cause illegal substitution.
Okay.
That might have been what it was. Thanks, Lee, on that one.
Computer wore tennis shoes.
A second down and goal for the Tigers at the 10-yard line.
Oh, yeah, Lofton 6'4", 190.
Yeah, there's been a lot of tip passes.
Yeah, and it's them twice.
It's taller players than Antonio's dealt with this year, really, if you think about it. Reese, Gaxiola, and Robles wide to the right. Back to pass Urania. Going to throw in the end zone. Looking for Robles that will go over his head. And I think that he was impeded. That could be a penalty against Brawley in the end zone. I think he tried making his cut and was impeded by him.
Yeah, he was
could see pass interference.
I would love to see
Here's
that
the call
again.
from John Seaman, head referee. No, they're calling offensive pass interference against the Tigers. Ooh, wow. Like Gio was not able to move because they tried to get to the ball and was kept from getting there, but they're going to say that he was the initiator on it, and that's going to be a big penalty.
Yeah, he never got to turn his back around, get to see the ball come.
It's going to bring it all the way back, and you'll hear the Boo Birds come out on the Imperial side as it brings the ball out to the 25-yard line. Second down and goal. That was a costly one.
That was.
Although it does give you a little bit more passing room to get the extra 15 yards. Reese will go wide out to the left with Riley and Robles. Gaxiola, the lone receiver, wide to the right. Wessel in the backfield with Urania in the shotgun, taking his time. It's the snap, rolls back, sets up in the pocket, now rolls out to his right, looking downfield, as Robles going to complete at the 15-yard line. He'll dive forward to the 14. That'll be a gain of 11 yards, but get part of that back on the pass. But the Tigers are now facing a third down and goal from the 14-yard line.
Yep. I was looking for Robles in the far end zone, and he came across the middle. All the cut it on this side of the field.
65 yards of passing by Urania in the game on 6 of 10 passes. Third down and goal from the 14. And a motion to the near side is Morales. Back to pass Urania. Going to look in the corner of the end zone for Robles. Touchdown Tigers, and he gets it. You got a touchdown Imperial. Robles using that 6'5" frame to go up in the air to catch it, and the Tigers are up 6-0.
Woo! It looked like it came out of his head. Oh, there's confetti coming in.
Confetti coming in into the booth. That's where that basketball skill that Gio has, right, and he's so smooth in doing it, and that really made a difference.
That's what the ball that he dropped over here on the east end of the field earlier, just not. Oh, 1 for 2. Look at this.
Tigers may go for 2.
Yeah.
We'll see. They're lined up like they're going to, but then they bring the line back in and bring Mora into the back. Mora has hit on 44 of 47 extra point attempts this season. You're raining down the hole. Penalty flag goes up. Delayed game, maybe. I'm not sure.
I think 52, no?
Ball start Tigers. They can move that back 5 yards. For the touchdown, Urania, that's his 23rd touchdown pass of the season. And for Gio Robles, that is his 14th touchdown reception. That's now a single season record as he passed David Savage. They were tied at 13. Another record holder for a season for the Tigers this year.
Now that was the natural.
Ball is down. Kick is up by Mora, and it is good. With 5:30 remaining in the first half of play, it's the Tigers 7 and the Wildcats 0.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
On the scoring drive for the Tigers, let's see, a lot of penalties. There were 4 penalties on that drive. And the Tigers would go 14 plays and would go 82 yards on that drive. And if we use, let's see, 6.5, 7:35 off the clock. And capped by the 14-yard touchdown pass from Urania to Robles as the ball goes in. And it's touchback number 35 on the season for Mora. Tigers are up 7-0. with 5.5 minutes to go in this first half of play. I want to point out, too, the Tigers started with wet uniforms tonight.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
we didn't mention it to you, but the Brawley team had just gotten off the field, and the Tigers were still warming up when the automatic sprinklers came on and totally drenched all the Imperial players. But maybe they're drying out now. They're moving a little bit quicker. Brawley has the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20, and off up the middle, or I should fake a handoff, and Rubio's going to get it around the right side. He's going to get the first down beyond the 30-yard line to the 32. Nice play action fake and a gain of 12 yards.
T.J. Reed's able to bring him down, but not till after made the first down. That was a good read right there. He kept that, that ball back. That's about 3 times he's done that already. We need to cover that up.
It's going to be a gain of 12. And he now has 72 yards rushing in the game.
Wow.
2 wide receivers to the near side of the field for the Wildcats. Take the handoff one way, hand it off the other. Breaking that field and getting some good yardage is Valdez, and he'll get the first down. Still in his feet, battling all the way out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 16 yards and a first down for the Wildcats.
They had to just give him the ball. How many tackles did he break right there?
And he broke a bunch on that. Everybody had a shot at it, it seemed like.
Jacob Lee finally brought him down, but he almost got away from Jacob, too.
Gain of 16 on that play, and the Wildcats roaring right back with a 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
He looks like the smallest player on the field.
Yeah, it shows him standing 5'6" and 130. Might be on his tippy toes. And up the middle, Arakive will get to midfield right at the 50-yard line and a gain of a couple, 2nd down and 8.
Got Minter with the first tackle of the 9 for the Tigers. That handoff did not look good. It looked like he was trying to bring it back.
Yeah. Sylvia runs to the sideline, gets a call from Coach Van Dyver, offensive coordinator. 2 wide receivers going to the right side this time. Elijah Pope, first time we called his number out tonight. Derek Valdez. And up the middle and getting smothered before he could get to the line of scrimmage. And no gain, in fact, a loss of a yard on the play. Boy, he took some shots on that one. Carry Adrian Zamora.
I'll give you a guess who that was. He ran into the wall.
A loss of 2, and that 2 yards they gained, they just lost back. And it's the 3rd down and 10 at the Brawley 49-yard line. I think it's a loss of a yard. Doesn't mark it back and move it as a loss of a yard.
Look at an update here. Hopefield 30, but they have 14. Oh, it is. It's 30 to nothing, but it's 30 to 14 in this packet.
So 3rd down and 9 for the market at the 49, and timeout on the field.
No, delay game.
I think they're moving for a timeout, though. Or no, I guess not. They were running to the sideline, but it's going to be a delay of game and bring it back 5 yards. And that'll make it now a 3rd down and 14 and put it back to the Brawley 44-yard line.
2:59 to go to the second quarter.
Tigers leading at 7-0. But the Wildcats have moved the ball out to the 44-yard line now, facing a 3rd down and 14. Rubio goes back into the shotgun. Valdez in motion, back to pass. Left-handed quarterback. That place is set up, can't find anything. Gets away from Walker on a big loss. But still on his feet. Pump big, down and out of bounds and a fumble. But did he go out of bounds before the fumble? Yes, he did. At the 38-yard line.
Did you see the hold on Centro and Gale?
No, I didn't see that.
52 had a handful of shirts.
Here we are, just 2 weeks left in the season, and let's take a look and see how this season has gone so far. First off, let's take a look at the Desert League. Palo Verde leads the Desert League. They are 5-4 on the year, 2-0 in league play. Vincent Memorial, 2-6 on the year, 1-1 in league. Southwest El Centro, 1-7 on the year, 0-1 in league. And Calipatria, 0-1 in the Desert League, 4-3 on the year. Switching over to the Imperial Valley League. Imperial,
31-yard line. Quite a first half. The recap, which we will do at halftime. The Tigers will have the ball first and 10 at their own 31-yard line. 2:38 to go in this first half of play, and the Tigers leading at 7-0. And up the middle, Wesso is going to get pretty good yardage out across the 35 to the 36, give him the gain of 5. It'll be a second down and 5.
I'll tell you, Loftus having a good game. Able to bring down Wesso all by himself.
We apologize for some technical problems, putting it off for a moment, but we're back here in Brawley. Here leading 7-0. Rainier taking his time on the snap, and Wesso up the middle, then he bounces out to the left side, breaks the tackles, crosses the 40-yard line, getting the first down. Out to about the 43. It'll be a gain of 6 yards and a first down for the Tigers.
I like the way he bounced that off to the outside. He started up the middle. The gap on them bounced quick to the outside. I lost him for a little bit.
47 yards on 10 carries for Darren. They've been some rough yards, but he really hasn't shown too much effects on the bum ankle.
Not at all.
And the Tigers are going to call timeout with 1:44 to go in the first half of play. It's the Tigers 7 and the Wildcats 0.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley, with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Stan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Tigers are the first and 10 now from their own 43-yard line. KXO will go split out to the right side. Coach Sean says something to him as he gets back into his spot. Goes out wide right along with Reese and Robles in the slot. Wesso in the backfield with Urania. Rolling out to his right, Antonio looking downfield, pump fake, now throws it, get it completed to Robles at the 50-yard line. He'll get ran out of bounds at around the 47. That'll give him a gain of 4, second down and 6, stopping the clock with a minute 30. Oh, it didn't stop the clock. They have it running. He went out of bounds. And that's what Coach Shaw is saying, that the clock is still running. They never stopped the clock. We had that problem a few years ago over here where it didn't start when it should have at some point. And what you hear yelling in the background is that he ran out of bounds, should have stopped the clock with about 1:31. 1:33, okay?
Did you hear that voice? That one voice, he ran out of bounds.
He did. He ran out of bounds.
Hear anything, but I picked up that voice.
Oh, my goodness. So it's the second down and 6 from the 47-yard line for the Tigers. Urania back to pass, and penalty flag goes down. Was there some movement? Yes,
coming back.
Sure.
He pointed to the Tigers.
Yeah, he may have went backwards too soon. It will be a legal procedure against the Tigers. A lot of penalties in this first half. Be a second down and 11 and bring it back down to the 42-yard line.
Got to be the most all year. We're only halfway, not even halfway through.
And against both teams, you don't want to gang it up on one side because it really hadn't been. There's just been a lot of penalties. Kind of get that. It's one thing, and I've mentioned to some people this week, They were saying Brawley was 2-6. I said, don't count them out. They always play Imperial tough, always. And off Wesso up the middle. Wesso will get some of the yardage back, crossing the 45-yard line before being brought down a gain of 3. It'll be a 3rd down and 8.
46, not to get a number on the who brought him down.
Minute 16 to go in the half, and the Tigers facing a 3rd down and 8 from the 46.
Time for KXO. Let's do his magic.
Be about 4 yards on that one, so about 3rd and 7. Brady taking his time, and up the middle, Wesso. Wesso, guys up the gut. We'll get close to the 1st down, crossing the 50-yard line. And if you're very close, it depends on the marks. They're going to stop the clock to check to see. It will be a 1st down. A gain of 7 and a 1st down for the Tigers.
He's back. He's back.
Yes, he is back. All the way down to the 47-yard line.
He was battling 4 Wildcats, and he was pushing.
That's 7 yards on that one. Now that gives him the 59 yards unofficially.
Wesso up the middle.
Wesso will get up the middle, but he's only going to get a couple of yards, and they're going to stop the clock. The Tigers will, after a gain of 1, and with 21.8 seconds remaining in this first half of play, the Tigers 7 and the Wildcats 0.
K's Garnet. Become a K's Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win K's Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA Choice Beef Back Ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA Prime New York Steak, $14.99 a pound. And Certified Black Angus Inside Skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Garnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM1230, KXO Centro.
The Tigers facing a 2nd down and 9 from the Wildcat 46-yard line.
21.8.
And in the backfield, first time we've seen in the backfield, but I can't eat Torado, as Wesso stays in and is flanked out to the right. Back to pass Urena. That's up. Going to go deep. Deep it long for Gaxiola. They got a catch at the 5-yard line. On his back when he catches it. And it's a 1st down and goal to go for Imperial with 14.9 seconds to play now.
I tell you, I love this kid. He is so athletic. I sure hope he plays basketball. He can get up.
41 yards, longest play of the night for the Tigers. What a play by Mario Gaxiola and a great pass by Urena. Penalty flag is down on the far side of the field. Dead ball foul. The illegal procedure. Tigers are going to move it back 5. Instead of 1st and goal at the 5, it's going to make it 1st and goal at the 10.
It just gives you a little more room to maneuver. That's a. So what do we got?
Put Urena over 100 yards on the night, 124 unofficially in the ball game. Clock's running. There was 9 seconds. The Tigers better hurry. 6 seconds. They need to hurry and get the snap off. 4 seconds. 3. They get the snap off. Back to pass. They're right in the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. They just ran out of time. Well, how big that illegal procedure penalty, which started the clock right back up immediately. Yeah. And the Tigers come up empty after getting down to the 5-yard line. What a first half played, and the Tigers leading it by a score of 7-0. And if you're wondering, the Imperial gets the ball in the second half. So we'll have that, and we'll have more. We'll look at the scoring.
Oh, sorry, right there.
Yes. We'll be back with the scoring and the stats of the first half, all coming up in just a moment.
The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Jersey Mike Sub, a sub above, at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get short points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the way goes bubbles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $597 a square foot. The Johnny sells for only $468 a square foot every day, and not one or two colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price $531 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $350 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable price. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Halftime score here, Warren Field and Brawley, the Imperial Tigers 7, the Brawley Wildcats 0. What a tough, hard-played first half that we saw here tonight.
You called it right, though. Anytime these guys get together, it's a game.
Yeah,
hard-hitting game.
Yeah, no matter what the records are coming into the game, it's always a tough game. Playing up here in Brawley, the Tigers have lost 9 in a row against the Wildcats. The last time they won here in Brawley was in 2015. So they're trying to break that tonight. For the Tigers, one score, that was it. It was a change up that. The 14-play drive, I believe it was. Let me count it up there. 2, 3, 4, 6. That 14-play drive. Get the one there. So 14-play drive covered 82 yards. We got our 80-yard drive. Took 7 minutes and 35 seconds. And with 5:30 to go in the first half of play, Antonio Urania hit Gio Robles on a 14-yard pass. Lucas Moore with the extra point that gave us this halftime score of 7-0. For Urania, he would complete 9 of 14 in the first half with 1 touchdown and 1 interception. He would complete 2 passes to Mario Gaxioma for 59 yards on the 2 catches. There would be 5 catches for 54 yards to Gio Robles plus the touchdown. And then 1 catch for 3 yards for T.J. Reese and 1 for 10 yards to Leo Morales. And on that touchdown pass by Urania, that's his 23rd touchdown pass of the season. And he's a
outstanding sophomore.
On that, yeah, it's just a sophomore. That's the thing that's hard to fathom is he shows such composure back there, yet he's just a sophomore. I was looking it up earlier today on how he is on the season as a one-season record, and let me just look it up real quick here.
So, and speaking of Gaxiola with those 2 catches, what he can do with the ball after he catches it, I love to watch him.
For Urania, you mentioned that he has 23. Now he is just 5 from the seasonal speaking record. It was set last year by Jaden Ayala. And when he is in Jordan Reed at 27 each, now he has 23. And for Gio Robles on that touchdown catch, now makes him the single season record holder for touchdown receptions with 14. He was tied with David Savage coming in to the game. So we've seen some records, school records. It's always fun to talk about those. We started off first game this season against Toronto, and San Antonio throws 6 touchdown passes.
That first game.
Right. And then passed for 393 yards, which was a school record. And so we started that out. We've had other records that we've been able to see. Touchback record now for a single season broke tonight by Lucas Mora. And those kind of things are fun to watch.
Well, I mean, we're talking about Savage. I think 4 or 5 times we talked about it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine what he would have done if he had a healthy back?
Yeah.
His back, remember his Yuma Catholic?
Yep, at Yuma Catholic. And he hurt his back and went down and didn't get up. And you thought, at first you thought, okay, well, maybe he'll be out a little bit. Instead, that was the end of his career. And what a fabulous athlete that he was offensively and defensively. Just had so much talent, and it was just a real shame to have the injuries that he had and not able to come back from. And but what a great Tiger he was. We'll always remember him.
Yes, I would love to watch him. And another one, I keep mentioning him, KXO.
Yeah, I love to watch him.
Feels good, KXO.
When you have Jack Gale on one side and Gio on the other for a defense, that's something to manage those two guys. In the rushing department for the Tigers, Darren Westlow, 12 carries, 59 yards. Lorena carried once for 3, and that's been it. So the Tigers, 124 yards passing, 62 rushing for 186 in the first half, but just the 7 points.
Yep.
They had turnovers.
Turnovers.
But the Wildcats have not passed the ball in the game, but they've rushed for 95 yards, 64 of them by quarterback Rick Rubio on 7 carries. Valdez carried twice for 16 yards. Derek Gutierrez, 1 carry for 3. Aiden Adekeve, 4 carries for 16 yards. TJ Rechitel, 1 for -2 for 95 yards rushing for the Wildcats. And then for the Tigers, as you mentioned, they're 124 passing, 62 rushing, a total of 186 in the first half. But the score of 7-0. And we knew coming into this thing it was going to be a close game. Like I said, the Wildcats, no matter what, always play the Tigers tough. And whether they're on the road or at home, I can't remember the last time Imperial won at home against the Wildcats. I don't know how we'd be able to look that one up because it was a long time ago, if ever. I don't even know if it has happened before. So anyway, 7-0 halftime score here, and we'll be back to look at defensive stats of the Tigers in just a moment.
Carroll's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Carroll's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99 and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Carroll's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Carroll's Modern Kitchen.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your day with V-Power from Shell. When visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street, El Centro. The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby Otiskin, Club President, 760-960-1741. 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
Well, I was looking at the stats for Brawley, and I said they didn't complete a pass. They actually did complete one that went to Adekeve for 9 yards, so 104 yards of offense for the Wildcats. And defensively for the Tigers?
Wow, I can't believe these numbers. So I have Jacob Lee leading everybody with 4, and then TJ Reed and Washington Walker each with 3, and then Samuel Rubalcaba, Ken Tirado, and Levi Venture with 2 each, and 1 for Danny Alcala, and Gianni Robles. That's it. Wow.
It was an unusual first half when you think about it. There were a lot of penalties, and that kind of slowed play down quite a bit. There were some turnovers, each team with a turnover, and that made a bit of a difference. And the Tigers got down to the 5-yard line and ran out of time in the first half. Otherwise, it could possibly be a 14-0 halftime. So there's just a one-possession game right now at 7-0. And we knew it was going to be tough. I don't think that the Tigers were looking forward to Hogle by any means because they have lost 9 straight to this Wildcat school, and they want to break that tonight. And so far, so good, but only a 7-point lead.
Yeah. Wish we had a little bit more.
Yeah, a little more comfortable.
I'm hoping they come up fired up like they did in Blythe. The way they came out played the second half after that rain delay, just a whole different team came out.
I think we need to point out, too, the cheerleaders came up wearing boots, cowboy boots.
Oh, and hats.
And cowboy hats as they came up here tonight. First time we've seen that, I think.
Cattle Call.
Cattle Call coming up here in a few weeks. And so just brought that out for that. So some updated scores. We mentioned there were 3 games that are going on right now. And
Hobu jumped way ahead now.
Palo Verde, let's see. Palo Verde leading Southwest 20-6. Last time we got noted was in the second quarter. Hogle 44-14 over Calexico in the second quarter.
Calexico jumped up front. Calexico's been, or Hogle's been dominating ever since.
They've got a good team. And as you mentioned, the only game that they have lost this year is to Mission Bay. And the Buccaneers have a quarterback named Trey Arnold. He has, I'm going to look him up in a moment, but he's got about 30-something touchdown passes this year, and they're unbeaten. So, and you figure that is their only loss. That bodes well for how good that team is. No updated score in the Califatia Vincent Memorial. We'll try to get an updated score on that one for you. That's the only 4 games that are being played tonight.
See, Cedric out there talking to the coaches.
Cedric Thompson, you can tell us about him?
Yeah, played for David Anthony in Calipat years back. I believe he said he just turned 32. He came in yesterday. It was just lost his grandma. Started to hear that. And ended up in Bombay, yeah. He's hoping this year before he got ill about 3 weeks ago. Played for David Calipat. He ended up with the scholarship to University of Minnesota by the 4th or 5th game, his true freshman year, starting safety. And played on every game after that. Well, he hurt 2 games in the 4 years. Ended up getting signed by the Miami Dolphins. Mm-hmm. At the end of that season, they had a losing season, so Patriots, New England Patriots, picked him up for the playoffs. Special team, and we got like 3 more Patriots after that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Next year, I'm trying to remember. I think it was Charlotte. I cannot remember who it was. Anyway,
let's get him out of here. You know, he started the Califatia. There's north of where we're at.
I ended up in Minnesota, Viking with the Vikings, and that's where he stayed. That's where he met his wife at the University of Minnesota, hometown girl. He played on the women's basketball team there.
Okay.
They played 1-on-1. He lost to her. But I would never told that story.
I think I would be afraid to say that too. Like, we played once. I don't remember the score. Instead of saying I lost, I looked it up on Trey Arnold, that's the quarterback from Mission Bay. We may end up seeing him because we don't know what the playoff split for or who is going to be in what division. CIF decides that after the season's over. But Trey Arnold coming into the night has completed 71% of his passes for 33 touchdowns and just 4 interceptions. So he has been outstanding, and that's the only loss that Ogle has. Okay. And they'll be coming into town in Imperial next week for senior night and a renewal of the Imperial Valley Classic between Imperial and Hoville.
When was the last time Hoville and Imperial played?
I want to say it was 2 years ago. We didn't play them last year, but I think it was 2 years ago.
I think it was 2 years ago.
But let's take a look at it. thanks to your internet capabilities, we can look stuff up really quickly. And so, yeah, I enjoy that too. There's so many things we can look into that way. The last Tiger Viking game was 2 years ago. The Tigers won 37-14. And, in fact, Imperial has won 15 of the last 16 games against the Vikings. Hoville's last win was 22-21. I think that was in Hoville, a game that went into overtime back in 2006. I went over to that one, was standing on the sidelines watching that ball game that went into overtime. And so
we had some good games against them in our time.
Yeah, really have. Although I think it's kind of cool for us because we were part of that, but in the 4 years that we were at Imperial High School, the freshman, JV, and varsity teams beat Hoville every time, all three of them. But there were close games on many of the occasions. And then there was a time where Hoville had the advantage over Imperial, and it kind of went back and forth from back in the 60s on.
That's what David Shaw said. That the 4 years that he was in school, he never beat Hoville.
Yeah.
I can't remember his first name. Ramos. He's a principal, not Cross.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Javier.
Okay.
He said he was MVP for every sport out of Hoville.
I remember Sam Falk was the coach.
Yeah.
And Sam, and he was a great coach. I really enjoyed him. I was working at Channel 9 at the time doing sports, and so I got to know Sam pretty well. And one of the kind of zany things that I did was to have people send in unusual ties. And Sam always wore a tie on the sideline. And he sent this plastic tie that had like a beach scene inside of it. It was the wildest tie I'd ever seen before. And so I told people, if you send them in, we'll wear them on the air. So we did and had that, and he got a big kick out of it.
He was a big man.
Yep, he was a big guy. With a big heart and just a really nice guy to be around. So, and I think the tie that he wore, in fact, and I might try to remember to bring it next week, is the tie that he wore when they won their last CIF championship he gave to me. It's green with white stripes. I think I still have it at home.
I'll tell you some of the people you met. It's just cool to hear your story. But the one that I know the most is Tony Quinn. I love that story that you tell about him and how he remembered you.
Yes, that's what I was at. The Hey Micky commercial.
You're the Micky guy.
Right, you're that Hey Micky guy. Yeah. But yeah, and he was such a good gentleman, and talking to us over at Yuma at spring training that particular year when CBS, which we were the affiliated CBS station, had a $2.1 billion contract or something like that with Major League Baseball. So we went over and interviewed him there. And then later on, went up and saw him and spoke with him at Poway High School, where his son, Tony Gwynn Jr., was playing on the team. And they were playing against Rancho Bernardo, the big rivals up there, and went and talked to him and his wife, Alicia, up there. And just really quality guy. And I've always enjoyed the meetings that we were able to have. There was one other time that he was down at Walmart in El Centro. I don't remember what the situation was, but Jonathan was helping at the newspaper, our son, and interviewed him there. Yeah. So
did you tell me that story?
We thought, well, it was Jonathan's deal. I was just down there with him and got to talk to him. But yeah, he remembered the Hey Micky stuff, which I thought was great. And the cameraman I had, his name was Joel Williams. Last I knew, he was doing camera work up in Reno. And he was the one that told me that he took a camera up to a Padre game in San Diego, and when he saw Joe, who was pretty tall and stood out, he said, "Hey, you're with that Hey Micky guy down in El Centro, right?" Yeah, that's it. So Joe came back, and he was so thrilled to tell me that, and I was thrilled to hear about it. You got a score there with the Dodgers?
Yeah. They Blue Jays 11, Dodgers 4.
Ouch. On Toronto. Ooh.
That's at the end of the 8th, right? One more inning.
Yeah.
We have an offense, but I don't think we scored that many.
Have a big old rally in the last. I think we got some other things. Yeah, Lee Elder even pointed out Simon Falk was a good baseball coach, too. That's right. He was. So I'll have to look and see if I still have that sign. I think I still do. We'll bring it out.
There's Brandon right there.
Yeah, Brandon Wesso, yeah.
Yep.
Wearing his number.
Yeah.
Of course, it's Darren, number 2.
That's brother's got the same thing. That's like
Margaret listening at home, too.
Hey, Margaret just had her birthday not long ago.
Yeah, just had a birthday a couple of weeks ago. She turned another year older.
That's a good one.
I have to say that.
Class of 76, right?
She was in the class of 76 at Roseburg, Oregon. They are the Indians up there. and she's from the class of 76. She would have been in our class, but she'd have been a little bit older than our class, or really young in her class.
Yeah.
She ended up being really young in the class of 76, didn't turn 18 until she was going to college.
That's me. That's what
fall,
I didn't like. I didn't like being the baby of the class. That's why I held both my boys back. Didn't start school till they were 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it really helped them because they were leaders of their class. I've always been leaders.
Both teams back out on the field for the second half. The Wildcats on the far side have an inflatable yellow Brawley Wildcat helmet that they run out of. Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it is.
And the Tigers in their all-white uniforms. The Wildcats in the all-blue with gold numerals. And as we mentioned, the Tigers will be getting the football first in the second half, so we'll see what kind of tone they may be able to set as we get the second half underway.
Mr. James Daly out here on the field. Looking good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I see that.
He's battling. Strong man right there. Good man.
and always happy.
Always
happy, laughing and joking with people, and he was with one of the referees right now.
I love him and his wife. Remember Brenda Dorsey? She was so fast. Great people. Now we're dating ourselves.
Yeah, boy, I tell you,
70-something.
Times go by quickly.
Oh, yeah.
As we mentioned, the Tigers leading the Wildcats 7-0 here in Brawley, getting ready for the third quarter, and the other games going on now at halftime. Palo Verde leading Southwest 20-6. That's over in Blythe. And at Oakville now 52, Calexico 14 at the half. It's not the kind of homecoming you want to have.
No.
And I remember when Jonathan was calling the games with me, and Imperial just got into the Imperial Valley League. We came into the league in 2009, but we went to do our first game against Centro, at El Centro, in the Royce Freeman era. He was a sophomore at the time. And go back and we'll see what the actual score, because I remember what it was, but it ended up being 48-6. I believe that was the one that was at Central.
What was he? When was?
Yeah, that was
what
at
year
Central.
was it?
And at halftime on that game, it was 35-6 Imperial at halftime, and it was homecoming. And so you kind of feel a little bit bad for the Central people having homecoming and being down that bad to a new school of the IVL, but Imperial was just exceptional back then with Royce at running back and Chris Carter at quarterback and Dejon Staten at running at a receiver. Right. And you had Evan Humphrey on the line. He just was a rock there. James Phillips and just a really, really good football team. As the Tigers come back out in front of the visiting stands here, and that's the cheering you heard in the background of the Imperial faithful here. And they will be defending the eastern goal and running toward the west, the left to right on your radio dial as we open up this second half of play. You're listening to the game on a simulcast tonight. We're on KXO Radio, El Centro, California, 1230 in your AM dial, and on the YouTube channel. We'll be on the YouTube channel next week as well. And that will be against the Holtville Vikings in the regular season finale. And then we'll find out after that where we will be and against who. As we mentioned the last couple of seasons now, CIS does not decide who goes into what division until after the season is over. And so you saw some strange matchups last year. For instance, Holtville was in Division 3 and faced the defending Division 1 champion, St. Augustine. Which I didn't think was right, but that's what happened. And then St. Augustine won at 10-6, eliminating Holtville from one of their final seasons. Kickoff, going to be a line drive. It's going to hit off of Jacob Lee. Well, he will recover the ball at the 41-yard line. And the Tigers will have pretty good field position, 1st and 10 at their own 41.
Right at the 40. Hit him in the shin. Able to recoup and go grab it. Stayed on it.
Good thing, good hands and quick reflexes, for sure.
I bet he's a baseball player, the way he went after
Yeah, he kind of looked like it did.
Just thinking of some of the games we had.
The 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 41. Gaxfield will be split out to the right side. Robles split out to the left. Reese and Morales in the slot. Take the handoff, go to the middle, completes it to T.J. Reese in Brawley territory. Going to be brought down at the 42-yard line. Big gainer on 1st down for the Tigers. They'll mark it at the Wildcat 41 on a gain of 18 yards.
I like that quick hitter right up the middle there, and brought down by Josh Bernardi.
Second catch of the night for TJ Reese for 21 yards. This one goes 18. And 1st and 10 Tigers to the 41 of Brawley. Urania with Wesso to his left. Gets the handoff. Wesso up the middle. Will get near to the 35-yard line. Get a good gain of 6 yards on the play. Second down and 4.
See, now I can see it already. The push by the front line for the Tigers. They didn't have this in the first half.
Maybe they saw something.
They
the coaching staff saw something, yeah.
Oh, 77 just went out. Lefty pretty bad. Nose guard. Big boy.
65 yards rushing for Darren in the game. Looking for his 6th 100-yard game of the season. Rainey taking his time. And off Wesso over the right side. Breaks open. He's the 30-yard line to 25-20. He's out to the races. Touchdown, Tigers. Darren Wesso will score from 41 yards out. And the Tigers are up 13-0.
I like the way the left tackle pulled and came to the right side. I love that.
Almost prophetic. I said he's looking for his 4th or his 6th 100-yard game. That just put him over 100 yards. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool.
He pulled away.
Yes, awesome. He did. Oh, showing some good speed there. Yeah. Mora will come in on the extra point attempt. Urania will be on the hole. Ball is down. The kick is up. It is good. 46-49 on the season, and with 10:45 to go in the third quarter of play. We'll get the right quarter in a second. 10:45 to go in the third quarter. To the Tigers 14 and the Wildcats 0.
Intercare is a one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, behavioral health to radiology, Intercare is here to provide you with excellent care. We've got 6 locations in the Imperial Valley with the 7th coming soon to Imperial. We're open wherever and whenever you need us, including on weekends. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
That scoring drive just took 3 plays to go 59 yards in a minute and 15 and a 41-yard touchdown run by Darren Wesso, putting him over 100 yards on the night. That is his 15th touchdown of the season. And with Mora's extra point, it's the Tigers 14 and the Wildcats nothing.
That's what I expected right there. Hopefully that gives us a jump start. Here we go. Into the
kickoff for Mora. Touchback number 3 on the night, 36. Continuing his record for a single season. Every time he gets one, he just extends the record for a single season. 36 of them. That's great.
The receiver, he just dropped his shoulders.
You know, we've looked at it many times over the years that it's got to be demoralizing when you're starting at the 20 every time because you got to kick it into the end zone. And you want to look for that. In colleges, they look for that. Look for a guy that kicks it in the end zone.
I think those Isaiah Naylor just came in. He sure did. He's on the defensive line.
Wildcats the ball 1st and 10, but on 20-yard line. Rick Rubio, quarterback, right-handed quarterback. Did a good job rushing in the first half and handling the option. Going to hand it up over the left tackle, getting some good yardage up the middle and gets tripped up and brought down after getting out to the 33-yard line is Adakive, and that'll be a 13-yard gain and a first down for the Wildcats.
Ooh, Danny Alcala tripped him up or he's gone.
Yeah. Big hole up the middle, though.
Yeah. Sure was. He went untouched there for about 7-8 yards.
29 yards on the night on 5 carries for Adakive. Valdez and Velarde come out wide to the left. And now going into the backfield, Adrian Zamora for the Wildcats. Rubio hand off second back through, right over left tackle again. And Adakive will get out to the 39-yard line. That's going to be another gain of 6. Second down and 4.
Good job by TJ Reeves. Just wrapped him up and held on to him, brought him, waited for his help.
Second down and 4 for the Wildcats from their own 39-yard line. Their initial possession of the second half, trailing the Tigers 14-0. Two wide receivers. Valdez will go way out wide to the right, along with Lexington. Handoff up the middle. It's Adakive again. We'll get the first down, crossing the 45 out to the 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 and another first down for the Wildcats, grinding it out up the gut.
It did. They spotted something also. Seems to be working. Let's get a number and brought it down. 15. Okay. Danny Alcala.
First and 10, Brawley from their own 46-yard line. Valdez and Brawley now come wide out to the left side. Cortez and Toronto will come out to cover them. Zamora in the backfield without a key. There goes to Zamora, who tries bouncing it to the outside, drags Rubicamba with him, but he'll get a couple of yards out to the 48, and it'll be a second down and 8.
Sam did a good job holding on. And then Tirado helped him finish him out.
Second down and 8 from the 48 for the Wildcats. Lardy runs to the sideline for the Wildcats. And they bring everybody in. Double wing, and up at the middle out of Kive. Gets across the 50-yard line. Will drag 2 or 3 Tigers all the way down to the Imperial 46 before being brought down. And a third down and short situation coming up for the Wildcats.
That was Levi Minter he was dragging.
Right, that's not an easy one to do.
Oh.
Big gain of 6. Runs hard.
Yeah.
Akiva is shown at 5'8", 165, but man, he runs tough. 48 yards now and 8 carries in the game.
Yeah. Everybody's in the box.
33 of that in the second half. High snap, but gets it down to Akiva. He's going to get the first down. He's going to drag Tigers down to the 40-yard line before being brought down. Make it the 41. Gain of 5 and a first down for the Wildcats.
Uh-oh. Cramp? It must be a cramp. I didn't like the way he weighed down.
Tiger down is Ezra Favila, and timeout on the field with 7:28 to go in the third quarter of play. It's the Tigers 14, the Wildcats 0.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM1230, KXO Centro.
And it is a cramp probably on his left leg, and they're trying to stretch him out.
And he just made the tackle, and when he's trying to get up, I thought he got tripped.
Little warmer night than I anticipated. We had some cooler evenings the last few nights, but then it turned out to be an 83-degree night, and probably runs off on his own.
The tires are wet. The field is still wet.
The field is still wet from,
I can't believe that happened.
Yeah.
It did.
The sprinklers came on while the Tigers were warming up, and they all got drenched, all of them, before the game had started. The Wildcats were standing on their sideline when it happened. So they stayed dry. First and 10 Wildcats from the Tiger 41. Right handing to the second back to through, and Rubio is going to be brought down on a loss. Coming up big, Cortez will come up to the top, and they'll put it back at the 44-yard line. That'll be a loss of 3.
Ooh, he was lucky to hold on to the ball that time. Looks like Cortez was trying to strip it away.
He came blasting through there, though, didn't he?
They were moving the ball pretty good until that play right there. They spotted something that time.
So second and 13 now from the 44 for the Wildcats, the Tiger 44-yard line. Cheering you hear in the background was the Wildcat cheerleaders that came over to cheer on the Imperial side, and then the Imperial girls will go on to the other side and cheer for the Wildcat faithful. Rubio under center this time, and goes in motion, penalty flag before the snap. Let's see a delay game maybe? Or timeout. Timeout called by Brawley. 6:31 to go in the third quarter of play. And the Tigers leading the Wildcats 14-0.
Case Garnet. Become a Case Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message. And also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA Choice Beef Back Ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA Prime New York Steak, $14.99 a pound. And Certified Black Angus Inside Skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Carnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Leoto just sending a text. Final score: Toronto 11, LA 4. The World Series. So
I thought that was the NFL. We don't want to talk about it.
We won't say it again.
No.
Let's just say Toronto won. We won't say who lost.
There we go.
Thank you.
Let me see. Last update was Hopeville over Calexico 52-14.
Yeah, it was a halftime score, too. Vicente Rubio, man motion, takes the pitch, goes back to back. That's up, throws it deep, has a receiver way over the intended receiver, Derek Valdez, who was well covered in the backfield by Alcala. That
was way over thrown, but I like what Alcala did is extended his arm just to keep him short of the pass.
Yep.
Blow him up just.
It was a pretty pass.
It was.
Nice viral, but it just went a little bit long. So 3rd down and 13 coming up from the Tiger 44.
Somebody came from the left side of the defensive front. Almost got to the quarterback.
It's only the second pass thrown by the Wildcats tonight. 3rd down and 13 from the Tiger 44. Back to pass Rubio. Sets up in the pocket. Has time. Going to pass on the far side. Has a receiver. Going to catch it. And he gets pushed out of bounds by Gaxfield immediately. But caught by Valdez. This thing's a float up there for a long time.
I think Gaxfield was going to pick that up.
I did too.
As quick as he was coming out.
And the way you see him walking away from it, I'm thinking he might have thought that he had a shot at it. But it's going to be a little bit short, about 2 yards short. It'll be an 11-yard gain. So 4th and 2 from the 33.
Well, they run the ball pretty good this half. So they've got to stay with it.
Yeah, they're moving the chains, and then they need to move the chains on one side. Ooh. Yeah. It's actually 4th and 2 on that. So 11-yard gain. Handoff's going to go up the middle. They'll get the first down. It appears. I don't know. Now they're showing it's going to be close. They're going to. I think he does have it. Yeah. I'm sure he carried that. Was that Rubio?
I don't know.
I think it might have been Zamora that got that. Too quick, and it was on the other side. Couldn't really see it. But nevertheless, first down for the Wildcats. And they have the ball just inside the 30-yard line of the 29.
Yeah, everybody's standing straight up.
So a new set of downs for the Wildcats. Heading toward the east side here of Warren Field. Rubio goes back into the shotgun and hand it off up the middle. Gets stopped at the line of scrimmage out of Kive. Is that Levi Mitchell? Unmovable force that time for Levi. It'll be a loss of a yard on the play. Second down and 11 from the 30.
But that kid is a strong running back when he carried Levi.
And now we've got to tell you another Tiger down.
Same one. Other leg now.
Yeah, it is. It's Bobby Love with his right leg this time. It was the left before. And he gets up. He was being stretched out by Adrian Cortez.
Both legs now. Poor guy.
The Frankenstein walk. And if you've ever had cramps like that, very painful.
I remember one time in high school, Micky, I got both legs. I couldn't call for help. I hurt so bad.
We're going to say Kive got back to the line of scrimmage to no gain. Second down and 10 from the 30.
Poor kid.
Yeah, and once they start, it's hard to get them to stop.
Yeah.
Rubio hands it around the right side this time and getting some good yards, threading his way in and out of traffic. He's Wichita. And he's going to be getting close to the first down. It's going to get the first down.
He got it. Yeah.
See where they're going to mark the ball at. I think he got right at 10 yards down to the 19, and another Wildcat first down at the 19-yard line. Retchethal with 10 yards on that carry. That gives him the net of 8 and 2 carries. Lost 2 on his first try. But a first and 10 Wildcats from the Tiger 19. Reveal back in the shotgun.
Reverse.
Takes a one-way, reverses the other again to Retchethal as threads away again and in and out of Tiger tacklers, and we'll get down to the first down. It'll be all the way at the 7. A gain of 12 and a first and goal for the Wildcats.
See who tripped him up. I think it was TJ, but yeah, it was TJ. He was gone. TJ doesn't take his legs out from under him. He's gone.
It's just taking the dive up the middle and then handing it off to Retchethal, reversing it from the left side back to the right. It's happened twice in a row and netted 22 yards on those 2 carries. Now, looks like Gutierrez in the backfield behind Rubio goes back into the shotgun. Hands it off the middle. Gutierrez, man, there's a big hole there, and he gets down near the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcat. Gutierrez was going from 7 yards, and the Wildcats have got it back to a one-position game.
Everything right off tackle, or between the guard and the tackle. That's all they did.
So each team scores on their first possession of the second half. And the Tigers' lead is trimmed now to 14 to 13. 14 to
6. Yeah.
Right. They're trying for the extra point. First touchdown of the night for the Wildcats. Coming in for the extra point of 10, Evan Sepulveda. He's 10 of 12 on the season. And the ball is down. The kick is up. The line drive, but it will go through. And with 3:50 remaining in the third quarter of play, it's now the Tigers 14, the Wildcats 7.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
14-play drive that covers 80 yards for the Wildcats. And they will use up 6 minutes and 55 seconds off the clock. A 7-yard run by Jared Gutierrez. And that is his first touchdown run of the season, I believe. I need to look that up for sure, but I believe it's his first one of the season. Sepulveda with the extra point. And it's now Imperial 14, Brawley 7, with 3:50 to go in the third quarter play. Sepulveda lines up for the kickoff. Taxiola deep to receive on one side for the Tigers. And on the other side, going back to get it, is going to be Leo Morales. Morales goes from the right side over to the left. We're going to get a block in the back. And it'll be called against the Tigers. Another penalty at the end of the play. Block in the back was easy to call. You could see it right in front of everybody. You can't do that. The 2 penalties on the play.
See if I can hear what he said.
At least one against the Tigers.
Blindside block.
Blindside block. So just the 2 flags, but 1 call.
Yeah. Absolutely, it's a goal.
Right, so instead of the Tigers getting the ball at about the 23-yard line, we have the distance back.
We're not going to get our 80-yard tie, but
nope, it's got to be longer than that now. We'll go for a longer one. They're going to put the ball back to the 12-yard line. So first and 10 Tigers from their own 12. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Tigers up 14-7. Take the handoff. Going to throw it out to the near side, DJ Reese. And Reese will get all the way out to near the 20-yard line.
Right at it. Should be right at it.
Good gain of about 8 yards in the play. Second down and 2. Nice little quick hitter, number 8.
Yeah. Because PBs were playing very soft. You got to keep doing that. Bring them up a little. Oh, good.
And out to Wesso up the middle, and Wesso's not going to make it. He's going to get a yard on the play.
Good job by number 25, Jared Gutierrez.
Yeah, 3rd and 1 at the 21. $107 yards rushing and a touchdown for Wesso in the night. 3rd down and 1 for Imperial. Big 3rd down play. Raina taking his time, hands it off Wesso. Wesso gets up the middle, gets the first down, crosses the 25-yard line after about the 26, make it the 27, and it's the 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
And that's what he did. Right when he's coming up on the defenders, he dove right at their feet. Make sure he got that first down.
It's 6 yards on that one. 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 27-yard line. 2:24 to go in the 3rd quarter. Imperial up 14-7 over the Wildcats. Wesso moves now over to the left side of the arena, who has Robles wide out to the left, 2 wide to the right, hand off up the middle. Wesso puts his head down. Penalty flag goes down as Wesso will get out to the 30-yard line, crossing the 30 near the 31. But a penalty flag in the area of hold on the offense.
Yeah.
We'll hear from John Seaman. Holding on Imperial to bring that one back. Go for the point of the infraction, which is really the line of scrimmage. It's going to make it a 1st down and 20 and put it back to the 17-yard line. That hurts.
That hurt right there.
The 1st and 20 for the Tigers, bringing the ball back to their own 17-yard line. Gaxiola goes wide out to the right for the Tigers. Morales will go wide left along with Robles. And P.J. Reese will come into a blocking back kind of on a wing right in front of Wesso. And man in motion is Morales to the near side. Wildcats jump offside. Let's see if they were drawn or if they jumped. I didn't see Imperial moving, but I did see the one Wildcat jump off. So we'll see if a Tiger moved in front of it.
Oh.
Penalty getting him into a hole.
Yeah.
Back toward the end zone. First a hold, and after the blindside block on the kickoff, and then a hold.
Well, that
and illegal procedure Imperial. Still another penalty against the Tigers. And that's going to bring the ball back to the 17. Take it back to us. 1st and 20 at the 17.
137. The running clock.
Oh, take it back. Push it back to the 12-yard line. 1st and 25. And the Tigers moved again. Oh, the whole left side of the line moved this time. They move another 5 yards back. Wow. 3 consecutive penalties against the Tigers, and they open this possession with a penalty on the kickoff. Really 4 on this possession. And that'll make it now 1st and 30 and bring the ball back to the 7-yard line.
That whole left side.
Yeah. Yep. Both the guard and tackle on the left side moved.
We got Mac.
Yeah, high snap. Gets to Wesso. Wesso up the middle. Breaks up with the 15 to the 20. Runs into Gaxiola, who's trying to block for him, but he ends up running into him at the 25-yard line. So get most of that yardage back. But, yeah, it could have been more. I think if Mario was not there, and he was just trying to help.
I hope that wasn't by design there. So,
yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
He went right into his chest and kept pushing on back.
It'll be a 2nd and 11 on the 19-yard gain by Darren. That gives him 133 on the night and a touchdown. And to Wesso again. Wesso breaks one tackle at the line of scrimmage. Will dive out to the 30. Will be brought down there after a gain of 4. So 3rd and 7 coming up for Imperial.
Okay, big call right here. Big call.
So Rainer runs to the sideline, gets the call from head coach David Shaw. And the Tigers are going to go to the end of the quarter. So it'll be the end of the third quarter of play with the score of the Imperial Tigers 14, Brawley Wildcats 7.
The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Jersey Mike Sub, a sub above, at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get short points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
No further updates on the scores. We have Holtville over Calexico 52-14 at the half, Palo Verde 20, Southwest 6 at the half. That was the last report. See if we get an update on the Vincent Memorial score. They were hosting Calipatri tonight. Let's see if anybody has checked in with Max Preps on that. And doesn't appear so at this time.
Big play right here.
Now the Tigers heading toward the east end zone here at Warren Field in Brawley with a 14-7 advantage, but facing a 3rd down and 7 from their own 30-yard line. Rainier quarterback has Wesley to his left side. It's the snap, fakes the handoff. Going to pass over the middle. Has Rovers open. Catches he misses the ball. Yet was buried behind him, and he had it in his hands, and as he went down on the ground, it flipped out at the 50-yard line. And the Tigers are going to have to punt.
They have to.
He was wide open, too.
Oh, he was
good
wide
pass,
open.
And that may have gone for a touchdown.
If he beats him, he's gone.
Hit behind him.
I thought he had it, though, until it hit the ground.
He did, too.
Looks like it spun him, too, while he was in the air.
So Mario Gaxiola will come in to punt, averaging 34.5 yards a punt on the season. But this is only his 9th punt of the year. And deep to receive for the Wildcats, stepping up to the 40-yard line.
Ooh, nice.
Is Caleb Benavidez. It goes over his head, and he's going to pick it up at the 23. Oh, Tigers may have gotten it. I'm not sure. It looked like it might have bounced back toward him, though. It looked like the Tigers had pounced on it, but then it went back, and Benavidez covered it. There is a penalty flag down at the end of the play.
I think it's a block in the back.
At the 26-yard line. Oh, the Tigers could have covered a fumble there. That would have been huge turnover. And it was loose.
I thought we had it. There were 2 Tigers on that side.
Block to the back against the Wildcats. So this possession starts with a penalty for them as well. And instead of getting the ball near the 25-yard line, they're going to be backed up. That's a 15-yard line.
Maybe 15.
So first and 10, Brawley at their own 15-yard line. With 11:43 to go in the ball game, trailing the Tigers by 7.
Go right up the middle.
And up the middle, Tigers are there. He is short gain, maybe of a couple.
What's that? Sam Rubalcaba.
Got a Kive on the carry. And they're going to give him gain of a yard. Can't see the football. Yep, gain of a yard. 2nd and 9.
Oh, you put something, a little air under that ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a touchdown. He was wide open and heading for the end zone.
Somebody missed their assignment on the defensive side.
Inside handoff on a big pass, and it's going to go to Kiwe, and he'll get out across the 20-yard line, about the 22, before being brought down, and now a Wildcat down on the field. Gutierrez, who scored their touchdown, is down at the 20-yard line.
What a hustle.
The ball's going to be at the 27. Or, I'm sorry, it's the 22-yard line after a gain of 6. And timeout on the field with 10:45 to play in the ball game. Tigers 14, Wildcats 7.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And the weight goes bubbles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Bankers, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Gutierrez gets that man lifting very heavily on his left leg. In fact, being assisted to get over to the Wildcats sideline. Don't like seeing that, that's for sure. The Wildcats facing a big third down, 3rd and 3 from their own 22-yard line. Rubio in the shotgun formation. Akiva in the backfield with it. Gets the handoff over the left side. Gets stood up at the line of scrimmage. But he'll cross the 25-yard line. And looks like he has the first down. Indeed, he does so. Tough runner, I tell you. This Akiva runs very tough after the 27. A gain of 5 and a first down.
He was caught. He was stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And he pushed balance. I cannot believe that.
The 1st and 10 Wildcats. Now from their own 27-yard line. And if he set it down on this possession. Rubio under center. Hands it off to the left side. Nothing there. Tigers stacked that one up. And if anything, a short gain. And out to Akiva again. And they're going to mark for the 28, so a gain of a yard. Second down and 9. Carried 4 straight downs, totaling 13 yards. 66 in the game on 14 carries. So second down and 9 from the 28 for the Wildcats, trailing the Tigers by a touchdown. Rubio in the shotgun, back to pass. Going to be a screen pass. Going to dump it way away from the intended receiver out of Akiva. That wasn't even close to.
No, he had a lot of pressure on him.
Was it Walker?
It was Walker, of course.
Yep, he was coming in fast. Ball's incomplete. Be a 3rd down and 9 from the 28. Tiger defense, they can step up big here and force a punt.
Yeah, it was a good read by Sandro Belcava and Nathan Cortez. But it couldn't develop. He had to get rid of it. Good time for a stop right now.
The 4th pass on the 9th for the Wildcats. Back to pass Rubio. Sets up in the pocket. Flips and continues on his feet. Now runs to the left. Penalty flag goes down. And Walker catches him from behind and wrestles him down after a gain of a couple. But it looks like maybe a holding call will go against the Wildcats.
It is.
Wow, Gerald Walker, he came fast in there, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's so fast. I would love to see him running back. As big as he is, it's strong.
The game was only a yard after the 29, and it will be a penalty against the Wildcats, declined by the Tigers with a 4th and 8 coming up. Wildcats will have to punt.
There we go. I hope West will stay short there because he's been going too deep. Okay, so looking time here.
Wesso is standing at his own 42-yard line as Naranjo will be in to punt. Good snap back. Gets the punt off. Pretty good punt as Wesso's going to go back to get it to the 35-yard line. out to the 40. Changes direction, goes to the far side of the 45. To the 50-yard line. Penalty flag goes down. It's right out of bounds at the 40-yard line of the Wildcats. But I believe that's going to be brought back by penalty.
Oh, he was already way past it. Max. Oh, my gosh.
So the penalty is going to bring the ball back. Instead of being at the Wildcat 40. And a nice return by Wesso of 25 yards. It'll all be nullified, a block in the back.
Oh, it was Tirado. I thought it was Max.
So they'll march off the yardage, waiting for the football to the 35-yard line, and that's for the Tigers to let the ball 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. 8:46 remaining in the ball game, and Imperial leading Brawley 14-7. Robles, single coverage, man-to-man, wide out to the left. Low snap. Urania going to pass it completed on the slant to Robles. We'll get a good gain of about 8 yards on the play.
That did not look pretty. Low snap.
Yeah, threw the timing all off on the low snap.
Everything was off.
And we'll bring it out to the 43-yard line, so a gain of 8 on the play.
Yeah, that play almost looked forced. Didn't look smooth at all.
2 wide receivers each side of the field this time. Hand off Wesso up the middle. Wesso bounces out to the outside on the far side. Breaks the tackle at the 50-yard line. Will cross into Brawley territory before him being brought down at the 48. And a first down for the Tigers. Wesso with a run of 9 yards and a first down.
I bounced it out to the right too quick. I think he could have gone straight to the. He only had one defender there.
146 yards and 19 carries for Darren, plus a touchdown tonight. 1st and 10 Tigers from the Brawley 48. Down the shotgun. Urania, low snap again, hands it off to Wesso, has to get it off the ground, and he'll fight to lose a yard. Again, snap was low to Urania. That threw all the timing off. It'll be a 2nd and 11. Gotta get the snaps.
Yeah.
We've had some trouble this year at various times on snaps. And you've got to have the snaps in there, just throws all the timing off completely. And that's what we saw in that play there.
Right.
Wesso move to the right side now. TJ Reese will come into the backfield to block. And off Wesso up the middle. Wesso will get across the 45 to the 44. They're going to mark it 45-yard line. A gain of 4, but a 3rd and 7 coming up for Imperial.
Somebody needs to tell the center because they keep coming in low.
So Tigers are the 3rd down and 7 from the Brawley 45-yard line. This will be 4-down territory for half if they can get it closer to the first down. 2 wide receivers each side of the field. Urania in the shotgun. Good snap back. Goes back to pass. Passes it. But it completed to Robles, who slips and falls on the wet turf and will be a yard short. It'll be at the 39-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6. 4th and 1 for the Tigers. I think that wet field cost them.
Oh, he did. That one, you could see he slipped. But he stopped, he came back, got the ball, and did a little spin to the outside shoulder.
We say wet field because if you're just joining us or joined us late, when the Tigers were warming up before the game, the automatic sprinklers came on and covered the entire field for a few minutes before they could be turned off. And I think that was the cost on that one right there. Timeout called by the Tigers. 5:47 remaining in the ball game, and the Tigers leading the Wildcats by a score of 14-7.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $5.97 a square foot, but Johnny sells for only $4.68 a square foot every day. And not 1 or 2 colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price $5.31 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $3.50 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma. Carroll Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites. Plus, exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Carroll's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family, or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99, and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Carroll's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Carroll's Modern Kitchen.
And Wester was stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and the Brawley Wildcats defense holds and will take over possession at the Imperial 40-yard line.
Oh, that deal. He was one-on-one. They had 10 in the box. That's it for sure. They're going one-on-one. He's got a foot on the DB. Oh, my God. Somebody got through the...
I was thinking before the snap of faking it to Westo and Urena run it, because everybody's expecting Westo to get it. I was kind of hoping that would happen. 5:43 to go in the ball game. The Wildcats now with a 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line, trailing the Tigers 14-7. Rubier quarterback in the shotgun. Has the more in the backfield with him, end around to the near side. That's what they've got yardage on in this game. It's a fake on the dive up the middle, and then a handoff to Rechital around the right side. He will get out to the 48-yard line. Be a gain of 7, second down and 3.
Good call, though. Good call.
27 yards on 4 carries unofficially for Rechital in the game. Second down and 3. Wildcats throwing 48-yard line. 5:10 to go in the game. Rubio hands it off to Gutierrez. Gutierrez initially gets stopped short of the 50-yard line, but an extra burst by him will get him to the 49. That'll be a gain of a yard, 3rd down, and 2 coming up. And Gutierrez, who went out just moments ago, is having trouble again. Enters timeout on the field as he goes down onto the ground. Time stopped, 4:48 to go in the ball game, and it's the Tigers 14 and the Wildcats 7.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell. Then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Yes, the McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street, El Centro. The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby Otiskin, Club President, 760-960-1741. 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM1230. KXO El Centro.
Timeout still on the field as Jared Gutierrez of the Wildcats just carried the ball for a yard. He'll get a couple of yards. They're going to mark it at the 50-yard line. He's going to be helped off the field for the second time in this quarter. The ball would give him an extra yard on that, so he has 12 yards on 3 carries and a touchdown. The ball placed right at the 50-yard line. So 3rd down and a little over a yard to go for the Wildcats, right at the 50-yard line. Wildcats heading to the west side of Warren Field. Rubio in the shotgun, now goes under center. Going to try pushing himself, and he's going to have it. The extra scrum rugby push will give him the 1st down and the yard. Will be a gain of a couple and a 1st down for the Wildcats, the Tiger 48. Rubio, 64 yards rushing in the game. did not play quarterback last week. Noah Castro did, but Castro was not suited up tonight. Now if I can see him over on the right side, he's not dressed out at all.
Oh, okay.
So he had an injury earlier, and perhaps that got re-injured in last week's game against Holville. So 1st and 10 Wildcats from the Tiger 48-yard line. Rubio in the shotgun. Hands it off up the middle out of Kive. He's going to get a couple of yards and then stops as he runs into a white wall of Tiger defenders. And they'll mark him at the 45-yard line. We'll give him a gain of 3, a 2nd down and 7. And Akive now with 69 yards rushing in the ball game. 3:30 remaining in the game. Tigers clinging to a 14-7 lead. And their unbeaten string of 8 games. They had 8 wins last year in a row when the Wildcats ended it in the 9th game. Oh, bad snap. Rubio has to go down to get the fumble ball, and Walker quickly on. It'll be a loss. Back to the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 3. So now 3rd down and 10 from the Tiger 48.
Wow. Bad snap again. Both teams. Good job with Washington Walker.
Oh, no, he got in there quick
He got in there quick.
He got in there quick. Tiger faithful yelling out for defense now on a 3rd down and 10 from the Tiger 48. Rubio goes back into the shotgun. Goes back to pass. Rolling to his right. Looking downfield. Getting pressure from Walker.
Walker again.
Gets pushed out of bounds. He runs out of real estate as the Tiger defense does a great job of stopping him for no gain. Now, 4th down and 10. Huge play coming up for the Tiger defense.
You see how quick Walker is, though?
Yes.
He ran him down.
No gain on the play. 4th, and actually it's going to be a loss of a yard. So it's 4th and 11 from the 49.
They're going for it. They are going for it. So we got a final Holtville 58, Calexico 14. Called over to 28 Southwest 6 in the 4th.
Running clock in that probably got that game over quicker. 4th and 11 for the Wildcats from the Tiger 49. Rubio in the shotgun. Back to pass. Sets up in the pocket. Now rolls out to his right. Looking downfield. Still running. Now moves back the other direction. Throws it downfield. As a receiver in and out of the hands. Every Wildcat right at the 1st down line. Was it Alcala that broke that one up? I think it was.
Yes.
And it goes incomplete, and the Tigers' defense holds. The Wildcat that it was intended for is still on the ground.
He's got it.
And he's got it. Looks like a cramped situation, too. Wow. A tight spiral pass. And it was on the money, but I think Alcala broke that one up.
I'll tell you what.
As
He
the
had
receiver got in the air.
good pass blocking by Brawley there.
Yes, they did.
So much time.
Yep. Wow, big stop by the Tigers.
I thought he had that.
I did too. When he went up in the air and the pass was there.
3 Tigers right there.
Right. And I think coming up with a big play, Danny Alcala. I think he's the one who broke that one up. The timeout on the field was 2:36 remaining in the ball game. And the score, the Imperial Tigers 14, the Brawley Wildcats 7.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
The injured player that was the intended receiver was C.J. Rechital. He was able to get off the field under his own power. That was good to see. And the Tigers had the ball 1st and 10. They're throwing 49-yard line with 2:36 or make it 2:26 remaining in the ball game, and the Tigers holding on to a 14-7 lead. Urania in the shotgun has Wesley to his left side. The snap takes the handoff. Urania's going to run it around the left side. He'll get a yard out to the 50-yard line and nothing more. And it will be a 2nd down and 9.
What's that? Oh, timeout.
Timeout called by the Wildcats with 2:16 to go in the ball game. The Tigers leading at 14-7.
Stan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro. Case Garnet. Become a Case Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA Choice Beef Back Ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA Prime New York Steak, $14.99 a pound. And Certified Black Angus Inside Skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Garnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Quick pass over to C.J. Reese, who makes the catch at the 45-yard line, runs down to the 31, make it the 32, and it's a 1st down for the Tigers on the gain of 18.
I like the way they do that. They send the 2 split ends way out deep, and it's like a little delay by TJ.
And another timeout on the field, 2:09 remaining in the ball game. It's the Tigers 14 and the Wildcats 7.
The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
2:09 remaining in the ball game. Imperial up 14-7. We'll have a 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 32-yard line. Couple of final scores for you. The Oakville Vikings have defeated the Calexico Bulldogs, as George mentioned a while ago, 58-14. And now late in the 4th quarter, it's Palo Verde 28, Southwest 6. That game being played over in Blythe tonight. That was quite a night we had. Where we had to go from Imperial to Blythe by way of Mecca on the way over and on the way back to Coachella.
In the rain.
In the rain.
Gale.
Yep, had to delay the game for an hour. And Wesso up the middle. Wesso sticks his foot down or his head down and tries to drive his deep. We'll get to the line of scrimmage and nothing more. It'll be a 2nd down and 10. But I believe the Wildcats are out of timeout. Because remember, they had one with 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They had to call a timeout, remember? So I think they're out of timeout. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 32. And the clock down to 1:43 and running.
We just got an update from the studio. Vincent over Calapan, 38-0.
Okay. Tigers will take their time. Coach Shaw will look to see how much time they would need to gun off the clock before they'll need to snap before delay a game. And Wesso up the middle. Wesso will get inside the 30-yard line. Will drive down to the 27. That'll be a gain of about 4 yards in the play. 3rd down and 6 coming up. We'll give him 4.
105.
That's over 150. 152 yards rushing tonight for Darren Wesso on a touchdown.
I'm just glad to see him running as hard as he is.
Same here, exactly. He gets to his shoes. It's some bright orange shoes. They stand out, don't they?
I felt that.
He and Mario Caxiolo both have bright orange shoes. So again, the Tigers, we're going to give him 5 on that last one. They moved it forward for 5 yards. So give him 153 yards rushing on the night. The Tigers will let the clock run down before they snap. 31 seconds to go now, and the Tigers will call timeout. So they used every bit of the clock that they could before calling the timeout with 29.6 seconds on the clock. The Tigers 14 and the Wildcats 7.
Jersey Mike Sub, a sub above at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike's Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
And we'll stay here so we don't miss the next play, because it will be an important one, as the Tigers will be looking at a 3rd down and 5 from the Wildcat 27-yard line.
And Coach Shaw was trying to get a hold of Antonio. Oh, he's going to take me.
Yeah, we just need to take a knee one time, and that'll be it. And I think that's what he was talking over with Don Seaman, the head referee, to say, if we take this knee, then that'll be it, and the clock runs down. He said, yes. So they're even going to bring Gale Robles in, his extra set of hands, and TJ Reese as well, just to make sure there's not a fumble or anything, and the Tigers will fall on it, and the clock will run out. Little discussion out there, because the Wildcats are saying it was a fumble, but they didn't. It was a close fist was held up, and that marks as the 4th down, and that's it. That'll be it, and the Tigers will roll with their 9th victory without a loss this season, with a final score: Imperial 14 and Brawley 7. We'll be back to recap the scoring and the unofficial stats of the game in just a moment.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the weight goes pebbles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Just got a text from Jonathan back in Kansas. I'll just read what it says. He said, "Go Tigers, finish off those Wildcats." Well, they did, Jonathan. Glad you're back there listening in from Kansas, and I know he followed this matchup many times in the past and was here when the Tigers won in 2011 and 2013 and 2015, and now 10 years later,
25.
Tigers and 25. We mentioned it before. There were a lot of 5s in there, and the Tigers were able to prevail tonight by a final score of 14-7. What a hard-played ball game by both teams tonight. The Tigers would start off the scoring with 5:30 to go in the first half on a 14-yard touchdown pass by Antonio Rivera to Gio Robles on a 14-play, 82-yard drive that used 7 minutes and 35 seconds off the clock. That might be one of the longest drives that we've had this season. Usually we score quick.
You're right.
With Lucas Moore's extra point, the Tigers led 7-0. That was at the half. Tigers would increase their lead in the second half on their first possession. It didn't take long. 3 plays, 59 yards, using 1 minute and 15 off the clock, a 41-yard touchdown run by Darren Wessel. And with Lucas Moore's extra point, the Tigers had a 14-0 lead. It didn't last long, as the Wildcats on the next possession marched 14 plays and 80 yards, used 6 minutes and 55 seconds off the clock, a 7-yard run by Jared Gutierrez, with the extra point, good by Evan Sepulveda, and the Tigers' lead was 14-7, and that's how it would end. Like I said, a very hard-played ball game. For Urania in the game, 13 of 19, 174 yards. Of that, Gio Robles, 7 catches for 68 yards and a touchdown. TJ Reese, 3 receptions, 39 yards. Mario Gaxel with 2 receptions for 59 yards. And Leo Morales had 1 catch for 10 yards. Darren Wessel, good to see him back. It's his 6th 100-yard rushing game of the season. on 153 yards unofficially and 24 carries. Santonio would carry 3 times for 4 yards. The Tigers would have 174 yards passing and 157 yards rushing for 331 yards unofficially. It's like
still a good night.
Still a good night, yeah. They
just couldn't score.
They just couldn't, and they ended the first half on the 5-yard line, remember?
Yeah.
And so
that was big right there.
337 unofficially for the Tigers on offense. For the Wildcats, they passed just 5 times in the game, completed 2 of them by Rick Rubio. One of them was to Aiden Adekive for 9 yards, and the other 11 yards to Derek Valdez. In rushing, though, Adekive 69 yards on 15 carries. Rubio, quarterback, 60 yards on 12 carries. And then Valenzuela, 3 carries, 12 yards and a touchdown. Valdez, 2 carries, 16 yards. Adrian Zamora, 2 carries for 3 yards. And C.J. Rechital had 3 carries for 27 yards. So let's see here. We got 96, 99, 111, 127, 187 rushing unofficially. Wow. And just 20 yards passing. So a total of 207 yards against the Tigers, 337. Lots of penalties in the game.
The most we've had all year.
There were lots of penalties in this one, and against both teams too. So it wasn't just ganging up on one side. There were penalties on both that cost teams for different situations on the field. And so the Tigers are going to come away with a hard-fought 14-7 win. We'll take a look at the defensive stats that you have for us as we wrap up tonight's game in just a moment.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $597 a square foot, that Johnny sells for only $468 a square foot every day. And not 1 or 2 colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price $531 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $350 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Carroll's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Carroll's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99 and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Carroll's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Carroll's Modern Kitchen.
Final score here at Warrenfield and Brawley. The Imperial Tigers defeat the Brawley Wildcats by a final score of 14-7. Defensively, as the stats were.
Got 2 Brazos. Not bad. Okay. Let's see who we got here. We got Ray Reed leading all defenders with, I've got him with 7. Sam Rubalcaba ended up with 6, along with Levi Venture. Then I've got Jarrell Washington Walker with 5, but that was big stop when he ran down the QB on the far side to stop that drive. Jacob Lee also with 6. Danny Azcana, big second half for the Tigers. Got him ending up with 4. Kenny Tirado, and Jordan Ballard each with 3. And then 2 for Johnny Robles. And get one more other page here. Got Ezra Fabula, Bill Robles, Mario Gaxiola, and that's it. I think we covered everybody. So,
wow, what a game.
What a game.
We can catch our breath on the right back home.
Getting a little nervous.
Jonathan also texted, we've been trying to keep up with his meet Buffalo's back in Kansas. They won 60-6 tonight. They started the season 0-2 and won 6 straight and won the district back there.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations.
Yeah, go Buffs back there for it.
Purple and silver, right?
Purple and silver, yep, exactly. And so excitement all around. Kathy Johnson, happy with the win tonight. Rick Sharp, the great Tiger win. And we look forward to seeing you next week, Rick, at Imperial as the Tigers take on the Wildcat or the Vikings. Last game of the season, and the whole Imperial Valley League comes down to one game.
One game.
Winner take all.
That's it.
That's basically it. There's going to be a winner come out of the game, and that winner is going to be the IVL champion. So that's going to be an exciting one. And Wildcats, again, as we mentioned at the onset of the show, they came into this game with a 2-6 record. And but I knew coming into this, and I told Peggy before I left, I said, you can't count these guys out. They're going to play tough, and they played perhaps the toughest, hardest game tonight, in which they always do against Imperial. So
they've had one of the toughest schedules.
Oh, yeah. When you
mentioned that in the beginning.
Yeah, they've lost to Mission Bay, who's unbeaten. They lost to Rancho Bernardo, who was 7-0 before losing by a field goal last week to Oceanside. And they faced, I think, 5 teams or 6 teams that have winning records this year. So, yeah, they've had a very tough schedule that they've played. And so when you look at that record, you got to look at who they're playing, too. They played some tough teams coming into this one and played the Tigers extra tough tonight as they always do.
Good show.
Yep.
Good show by the Wildcats.
The final score here as we wrap it up. The final score, Imperial 14, Brawley 7. We thank all of our sponsors for being with us. We thank to everyone at KXO, and especially the Gate of the Moose pressing the buttons and making sure they were on, sounding good all night long. We appreciate that, Gabe. Any final thoughts you have before we turn it over to him?
This is a journey into sound.
Left channel. Right channel.
Are you ready? Hit it! Cutting it up like this.
Put some tunes on the radio, Mr. DJ.
Drop a beat. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
And Bobby